No, I ain't never none. Have you? Nick, give us an intro.
Oh, buddy. The breakdown I'm about to have, my friend.
Let's go.
I told the only way to sum up the way my morning is going is that I want to carve the skin off my face, okay?
Yeah.
Wrap it around my fingers, go on Instagram Live, call my dad on speakerphone at the same exact time, stuff my fingers in my whole ass, and tell my dad that I've been thinking about sucking his dick since I was 1 year old all day, every day.
Yeah.
Isn't that a cool thing I should do?
I think that you should think twice before going that deep with it.
No. Wow, that's really loud in my headphones, Chris.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Chris, can you turn his damn headphones down? Give this man a break.
I think you should. Do you think I should? Maybe should I call both our dads?
You could.
Hey, Fred, Rocky, got you guys on a little conference call here.
You could call my stepmother.
I want to. Here's.
Call
I want
her
to
first.
I want
what
to
she
eat
said.
out while I blow your dad, my dad, and your dad.
Yeah.
But I could probably have them come on top of pussy, and I could eat a cream pie out of it.
Yeah.
That's the only way to do it. I think that's the only way out from here. Wow, guys, great cum. Wow, biological father, that's great cum.
This made me.
I'm eating me. I like eating 2,000 servings of me. Oh my, bro, I'm telling you, my man. Sam.
Nick. Nick. I know you're probably talking about $200,000 and a 6 months worth of problems.
Yep.
And this can't be, and I'm telling you, listen, I know your other people who console you with this are going to tell you that it's no problem that can be fixed. And you know they're lying.
I know they're full of shit.
You know they're lying to you. And I'm just going to tell you it's going to get worse. But.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Mounds will help me.
Mounds bars.
Mounds bars, because the Mounds bars are a nice literal abstraction of what my day feels like. Because Mounds bars offer the opportunity for you to do this. After my day today,
Yeah.
as soon as I woke up, my kid, sick as a dog, she says, "Don't take me to school." I take her to school. An hour later, nurse calls. Come pick your kid up. I knew this was going to happen. I get there. There's a certain type of woman that I've encountered in my region of the world. It's the 5'10", big-boned drama queen woman. They're typically someone who answers the phone at the front desk of somewhere where there are hundreds of people. At the helm. So when I get there, she goes, I get there, my kid's smiling, walking at me. She's like, she got 101-degree fever. I'm like, okay, cool. She's smiling at me like this. She started smiling the second she found out she wasn't going to school anymore. I was like, what kind of fucking backhanded dialogue is that, you fat bitch? You know, for 10,000, I could have 10 smash your fucking head in.
Did you say anything?
No, but I wanted to.
Oh my God.
You gotta like watch my ass in there because like I fly off the handle. In some reason, those women, when you react like you would or I would,
Yeah.
where like they pick up on their like subtle little bitchy tones,
Oh yeah.
they start making problems for you.
Their go sign.
Now they go like this. You backed right into my trap. The woman at the town hall does it to me. Not the town I'm working in, the town I live in. I know you're running a business there, like threatens. I'm like, no, I'm not. You know what farmers' daughters, right? You know what would be the worst thing for farmers' daughters? If they were fucking right, farmers? So that's what I'm trying to do. I am diabolical. That is what I've taken upon as my business. Lab-growing Negroes to fuck farmers' daughters. That's my business that I run illegally. I am diabolical. You know when you're cool and you know how to do things? And then like contractors explain things to you and you realize you're like a ballerina glitter-wearing fat. Oh my God, that sounds fantastic. That's the only response you can possibly have because you're like, what am I going to say? How can I counter-argue anything?
Like, A plumber.
A plumber. Yeah, like he's just like radiant heat, backfilling properly, trenching properly with piping, a subgrade insulation on a radiant floor. Kind of not really understanding the premise that I'm getting into. No, it needs to be there. Like I'm up against it. And then I get pink eye on the way here.
This is your 10th time this year getting pink eye?
It's like I think I touch rugs with moth larvae in them, and then I touch my eye.
Uh-huh.
So I just have moths growing in my eye.
Chris, would you swivel that screen around and also make sure it's recording?
One of those great days, old Sammy boy.
Oh, yeah.
I like the full destruction of like how can you murder your career in 1 second?
Mm-hmm.
Like over and like
Yeah.
like 10-year prison sentence. Like, what did I do? Like the good guys would be able to have the best nervous breakdown.
Mm.
Have you ever seen a nervous breakdown?
Will you turn my headphones down a little bit, Chris? I wonder. Not like a super extended one, no.
Only good people would be able to have a great one.
Yeah. Have you seen Chris, can you look up Boogie 2988 breakdown? He lied about having cancer to get money from his fans, I guess.
Oh no.
But Jesus, why you getting mad for, Bookster? Fuck's the problem? Why you getting mad for, huh?
Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
You just sat here.
I'll just
I
all
fucking-
day.
Dude.
All day.
Dude,
and my
what-
dad is dead. And my mom
I
is
don't
dead.
care. I don't care about.
Let's get one without this guy.
You ever meet anybody who makes a big deal about their mom or dad being dead?
Yeah.
Doesn't that strike you as a little bit much?
Woe is me shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to call it the Dead Dad. The best one I've ever seen is Jess's friend calls it the Dead Dad Club. She said it like comically,
Mhm.
and she looked like she was well adjusted about having a kind of a sad thing where her dad died young.
Mhm.
I understand that it's sad, but she did this thing called the Dead Dad Club, and it was like when I first met Jess, I was like, wow, that's really like funny and kind of like good sense of humor about tragedy. And never brought it up, didn't ever like live in it or anything. A tattoo, memoriam, you're good. But people who live in it,
Well, it's when like our age,
yeah.
when our parents die, I'm not gonna come in and you're gonna you'll ask me what's wrong, and I go,
Hey, Sam, you all right?
my dad's dead.
Oh.
I'm not gonna do anything like that.
No.
No, man.
Yeah.
People who like I don't know. There's just something. I've just met people who milked it like 3 times.
Yeah. and
Not all in the week that it happened.
Oh, you mean 3 times?
Like you'll talk
Forever?
to them. Yeah. And I know. Listen, it's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. Okay.
Yeah.
But when you meet people who like milk it
Yes.
2 years after,
10.
come on,
Well, dude, after my dad died, I didn't even know what the hell I believed in.
come on,
The worst one would be stand-up comedians putting it into their act.
Oof.
Yeah, I heard that before. Like,
Grief dumping.
yeah, my dad. Oh yeah. I told my parents that. Oh wait, they're dead. You know, you ever see
Yeah.
the TikToks where they're like, "Let me show you
And
my
I'm-
mom."
I know
No.
it. I know it's a terrible thing. If it happens in your 20s and you like feel like you have no guidance, that's terrible. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah. I know what you're saying.
When we meet fucking 30-year-olds who they bring it up.
Yeah.
This is the 3rd year that I've known you as a person. I just heard you just dropped that fact again.
Yeah. It's like a part of their identity.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm a woodworker. I have a dead dad. I like jogging.
Yeah, what
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
fucking-
Ugh.
ah.
Ooh, kratom.
It's new soda.
You don't have to have hard drives full of torrented movies, do you?
No, but I still am building it for you. 14 terabytes.
1488.
That's the resolution.
Here, get in here.
No, I got 14 coming to you.
Get in here.
I swear to God.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Streamline.
Oh, I can't wait. Watch your
Oh,
head.
yeah. Yeah,
Do
watch
not hurt
those.
yourself on that.
Yeah, let me fix
Slice
that
your
up,
back.
Give myself a slicer.
Is there one more of those mounds over there?
Yes, there is. You can have it.
I brought treats.
Throw it. I want to catch it.
Watch, I'll show you. You don't believe me that I brought treats? I'll prove it to you.
Throw it again. I want to catch it again.
Look, we got family size.
It snaps.
It's irregular. See, it's weighted funny.
It's got a boomerang effect
It
on
has
it.
a boomerang.
It's not easy to catch.
Crunch
Yes.
bars.
Crunch bars. They serve me
We're
so
gonna go
right.
this all day. Hit, hit.
Ooh, 42.
You got crunch?
He wants crunch bar. They served me so right in Atlantic City. I'll never not be Atlantic. They're so good.
Crunches. See,
Thank
that's
you.
easy. Single,
Yep.
sim.
See,
that's
this is
symmetric.
level one. Level one
Yeah.
right here.
I'm trying to grab.
That was a
Yeah. That was the
grab
crane.
over the tops of
That was
defenders.
the crane.
that was a sober crane.
I didn't know entry into your 40s
Yeah.
is all about eating candy.
You get
Wait, let me catch
you get to a certain age, you realize that sugar,
Yeah.
you need sugar, and that sugar is not bad for
Yeah, I know. It's one of those things like the war on sugar.
you. Yep.
Gotta wake up
Is it
there. a little
Jamaican
bit.
sugar. Jamaican sugar war.
Yeah.
Jamaican sugar war. Yeah.
Again,
That's what I heard.
it's your fault for eating too much sugar. That's what took 20 years off your life. It's not what else is in the food, what's in the water, fluoride, what's in the. It's not that. It's
the
not.
sugar.
It's yours. You know what it is? It's your dad's secondhand smoke that took 20 years off your life. Fuck you.
Rice puffs, right? Crisped
Yeah.
rice.
Yep. Rice pussies, I think. Can I have some pretzels if you want some too?
Probably will down the road.
You kind of mix them up and they're kind of good.
Chocolate covered pretzels.
Those are the best. It's the sugar that gave you the cancer. It's not your liver that's been shut down by all the environmental factors so you don't do detox anymore. It's not that. It's what you put in your mouth with your free will that God gave you. Like that's the witchcraft. Blame it on you. Everything that happens, they blame it on you.
It's like a bad girlfriend.
Yep.
That's like that's the worst thing that any girl has ever done to me is like that shit.
Everything is blamed on you. It's when you know you're getting fucked with.
Like my BMW failing, like buying it and just like never really driving it and it just being like a constant nuisance. Like if my wife, she's like, yeah, this is my BMW. Like what's like something that didn't go anywhere that you did? That's like it was just kind of a fucking
Most of it.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
almost everything.
That's my most of it.
Mhm.
That's what your girl
That's
said.
mostly the way it goes.
It's like, man, do I want to be like Tommy Morrison?
Don't knock that over.
Have some pretzies.
You know, Tommy Morrison almost beat. Didn't George Foreman
Davidson.
say Tommy Morrison was tough as shit? That's kind of funny.
Who's that guy?
George Foreman, the big George Foreman grill.
The grill guy. Guy
grill,
that
yeah.
did the
Tommy-
sandwiches.
Tommy Morrison beat George Foreman.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now Tommy Hilfiger had a few choice things to say about blacks, didn't he?
They fucking wear my clothes. I wish they didn't. Call Tommy home.
So good, like the Chinese making games like this. No blacks and big tits. You're like this. Oh man, the Chinese are coming around now.
Big.
Do you want to watch this?
Diarrhea, making your oil diarrhea in it.
Tommy Morrison asked George Foreman for advice before the fight, and George Foreman gave him advice,
to beat him.
Just
Yeah.
be white.
Whoa.
and it worked.
It worked.
Yeah.
But like George Foreman had like stone hand. I remember watching George Foreman like punches a couple
They
months ago.
hurt. People
Yeah.
say they hurt like hell.
Yeah, he's like, dude, George Foreman's punches didn't look like much, but they hurt like hell. He'd be like,
Oh,
oh,
he's like this. You can see it in his face. He's in pain.
oh no, damn it.
I think Evander Holyfield, when, he asked his corner if he still had his teeth, and his corner said yes, and he thought his corner might be lying to him.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, boxing's crazy. Wrestling
Yeah, it
and
is.
boxing is like I've been watching a lot of wrestling. Like the wrestling lore is
So good.
it's so much fun. The Undertaker's becoming like a really good mouthpiece for like the way they talk about EMTs and ambulances is so crazy. EMTs
what
like
about it?
crunch bars. He's like, so the EMT gets there and they take him out on the stretcher and then
Like give him an Oxy 80 just for starters.
they breeze by things that you know are so crazy. Like if it happened to us, like one of us left in an ambulance, we would be like, let's be honest, we would be talking about it like a lot. Like, oh, fucking Charles left in an ambulance. It was crazy.
That's just his ride home.
Yeah. And then I guess he rode home in the fucking he rode home with the sirens on. Then we went out and he took a bump. Wow, these fucking
He fucking died for 20 minutes and they got him back.
yeah. Guys playing pranks on each other in the back. I guess they hid Mark Henry's the big wait. What are you looking for?
Oh no, nothing. I shouldn't have been doing that the whole time. There we go. I guess fucking 20 minutes like a fucking hard.
You're underneath. You're crawling.
I was
around.
better off just doing this without anyone just jerking off. Unbelievable. God. Wow.
No, they were talking about someone hid Mark Henry's crutches. And Mark Henry was like the big black bodybuilder guy. That's like I think his stature, like he is the strongest guy in modern era. Like he had like he was on a 2,600 pound club. Like his bench was like 900. His deadlift was like 900, and then his fucking squat was 9. It was just all like it was like
Yeah.
oh okay, like, fucking So someone hit his crutches, and then he's like, I'm gonna murder everyone in this room. And he like locked the doors, and like they believed him, where they had like the cops bring him to Canada or something. He had to go to Canada after that, according to like, and he was like, I went because I was dead fucking serious. Guess he thought Shawn Michaels hit his crutches. Guess who did it? It'll be fun. You'll like this.
Owen Hart.
Paul Bearer. Oh yes, Undertaker.
Wow.
I'm hiding your crotches.
He's got the urn.
Yeah, he's got
He's got his own ashes in the urn.
He's a wicked funny prankster. He's doing like the saran wrap across the doorway.
How do those guys? Those guys are crazier than anybody ever.
Ever.
Craziest industry in the world.
Ever.
How's Mark Henry doing?
Hiding this guy's crutches to fuck with him.
He's trying like hell to get in. Sure is. Oh my! Oh my! Just break it. Mark Henry he just broke the chain. Get in. Sure is.
I didn't sign up for this. Remember Benoit's fucking flying headbutts right into concrete, right off the ropes?
Yes.
The shit, I've seen his face after he comes. It's like scary. Scares the hell out of me, that guy.
Flying head. Roddy Piper didn't want to testify in a trial. He told the Undertaker to tombstone him on the concrete so he could get out of it. He goes, and he like rolled. He's like, so he takes an ambulance out there. I knew he was just trying to get out of it. Taking head injuries to not go home and do shit. I was like, yo, these guys are
They're mutants.
mutants. We did 2 shows that day. I was in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Then we went to Philly later on that afternoon, and they changed the act up in the middle of the act. And I was like, what?
I'm not doing that. Give me a tombstone on concrete. If Benoit comes a flying headbutt right into concrete off the top rope, out of the ring, right and through the chairs, right into concrete. He's like this. Looks like he's in hell looking at the devil. It's like the scariest thing ever.
Can we look that up?
It's
Yeah, dude, Benoit. And then it's always like the guy you don't expect. Like the guys that are like really crazy.
the best technical
Can I
wrestler.
see those crunch bars?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I brought them so we could all enjoy. Oh,
Sorry, it
there's
was
an extra right
who
here,
did who was the concrete
Chris
guy?
Benoit flying into
Chris, did you look up concrete tombstone?
Chris
I
Benoit.
didn't know the name. I don't know.
Chris Benoit.
I mean, I know those guys are crazy, but the shit that he did, people don't do.
Yeah.
Like, people don't do that. That they don't do that. Only
Flying-
in movies.
Flying headbutt.
Like sometimes women they get freaking drown their children in a fucking tub or
There's a
something like that, but
compilation.
men don't do that.
Is it the seizure? There it is.
He's sauced up.
Think about this now. Benoit, you can't do this. Benoit on the top of a 16-foot ladder. He did it! A death-defying leap.
He's doing the breakdancing. Is that what she got her shit?
Stitches. Look at him, just opened himself up. Benoit came into the match with 25 stitches.
He looks like he's having fun. He's like,
Can we look up Chris Benoit highlights?
Dude.
There's a headbutt compilation.
He's headbutting 2 guys. It's just 2 of them. He's headbutting 1.
Actually, Kane got the bell. Oh, man.
the bell is on the front of the ring.
Presence of mind. And Benoit with a headbutt.
It's like a special move he does against himself because he's in so much pain when he does that.
It's the stupidest move. I've always said before. It is the most harebrained move. Yeah.
But there's ones when he goes out of the ring and his head hits the ground. Like fucking so much.
We'll find maybe it's in here.
Gonna steal it. It's Benoit.
Like I know I put a picture up somewhere.
The one, isn't there a different wrestling league where they do more extreme shit with like glass?
3
and
minutes
shit?
long.
He looked like this after he got hit.
Oh.
Like he did not look right.
Oh,
Like he
no.
looked like he went into concrete and he looked like he was seeing in another dimension.
Yeah, he was though.
He definitely was.
To be fair,
Yeah.
but like, who was it? They said like Kane was really strong, and Brock Lesnar was like a real
I
psychopath.
love the cocaine.
Oh, it's super fun. It's like NFL lore and stuff like that's pretty good. It's always like cocaine and like strippers and shit like that, and like a couple of fist fights and everything.
I spent all my money. Yeah.
Yeah, big deal. I went to the Range Rover dealership. I bought one in every color. Like, okay, cool. These guys are like, well, we were at a bar somewhere, and fucking guy comes out of nowhere with a baseball bat. We shoved it up his ass.
I took a few hits to the noggin. I thought he was joking.
Oh man, like
Scary.
they're all flipping out in the back rooms doing like, it's basically them like making pranks. I'm stinking,
Oh, like Andre the Giant, diarrhea shit.
shitting on people. Andre the Giant would drink 60 beers and cases of wine
And seafood.
and seafood and clams and be like, "Hey, everybody, what's up?" And then if he didn't like you, he would fart on your fucking face. And one time, there's a story that he shit all over a guy.
Then bam, bam, he's puking.
Can
He's
you
puking.
can you imagine getting shit on by a giant, like a literal full of clam and wine and beer shit? Disgusting.
And this guy wasn't. He was a giant. Like, what was his height? He was like a monster,
Yeah,
wasn't
7'2", like 505 or something, like 7'4".
he? That's pretty big.
See, he would just shit. He didn't even. You could just shit on somebody while he's standing because his butt would be in your face.
That big goofball.
500 pounds.
Can you imagine the size of the shit?
Drinking a 30 rack just to get warmed up. He must have freaking giant genetics or some sort of mutant. It's like Wolverine, Weapon X or something. Like those guys can't be normal.
I think it's a glandular malfunction.
What, when you're giant?
Yeah, gigantism.
Hmm.
That's what it's the pituitary gland, right? Can you look up his
Makes
Wikipedia?
sense.
That's the who's that motivational speaker?
Tony
Oh,
Robbins.
Tony Robbins has that.
She shits on people.
Mutant.
You'll be better. Fix yourself inside your
He
brain.
puts on Princess Bride. I was in that.
Hello, Charles. I have a bellyache. Sit beneath me. Time for me to go caca.
Bam Bam Bigelow's puking.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Acromegaly, is that something?
Acromegaly, right? Did get surgery.
Acromegaly.
Yeah, pituitary gland.
But what did this guy have here? Paul White, better known as Big Show.
Oh, that's Big Show.
More similar in body structure to Rusimov. Try not to chew on the mic too much.
Oh,
there.
sure.
Can you type in GIG
In
in search in the first? Yeah, there you go. I want to know what his fucking thing is.
Bebe's kids.
Displayed symptoms of it. So was he never diagnosed with anything? What's the third match for GIG? Oh, great.
I'm pretty. Yeah, it's definitely the pituitary.
El
gland.
Gigante
I don't
syndrome.
want to just make shit up though. I want to actually know the thing that I'm trying to know. And I want to know what it is. I don't want to pretend like I know what it is.
You got
He got
surgery on
he got
it?
Surgery on the early '90s, which essentially helped him grow this condition.
Acromegaly, which Andre the Giant had, was a disorder in the pituitary gland which results in the overproduction of growth hormones. And he might have had some other problem. Acromegaly.
Alcoholism.
It makes you fun to talk to and hang out with.
And cool looking.
Makes you have a good personal life.
It makes you look cool.
It makes you be handsome in the face. Look at Andre the Giant's face. He's the most. If that's not the most frightening face you've ever seen in your life, Andre the Giant should have been a serial killer, and he wasn't. So good for him. He was a pro wrestler.
He's French, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is even weirder because that's like the last.
It's weird.
That's like the last like European I would have guessed had be giant, even though they have old genes.
Well, it's a birth defect, or it's some sort of like it's a disease. You know, it can happen. You can have Koreans and anybody with this thing.
Yeah, we got Robert at 8'11".
Big
Robert
Filipino.
Wad.
Get a big Filipino with that shit on it.
I bet
8 foot
I
tall
would.
Mexicans.
I'd pay to see a 7 foot tall Filipino.
You might see one.
Is there a 7 foot tall Filipino?
I bet. Can you type in Filipino with gigantism? Now I got
Wow.
the nicotine going, so let's get this going here. Filipino with gigantism, Chris. Or Filipino gigante. Giant Filipino has a huge. What's that? We gotta find that.
Wow.
We gotta find that sound effect that you hate, Nick. Also, and just
The chipmunk chuckle.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, Chipmunk Chuckle's the best.
There you go. There's your 8 foot tall Filipino. Nick.
Log in.
Got him for you.
Over the
He works on a cruise ship.
Now, why doesn't he wrestle?
yeah, lady boy. He's a lady.
He's
boy.
a lady boy.
Oh,
Lady boy with gigantism.
I'm not looking that one
Do
up.
not search that.
Search that.
Can we see who would be interesting?
Did you just want to watch that? I know it was really
I want to see a pygmy with gigantism. Yeah, go ahead and watch the boogie. We can keep this intro.
Don't you just tell the audience?
I don't want to destroy a human life. Because I don't want to destroy someone's fucking life. Because I don't want to destroy somebody's life. Because I don't want to destroy somebody's life. Because I don't want to destroy
these guys
somebody's
good?
life.
Okay.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I'll
you just
destroy
said
mine
here,
all day. I'll destroy mine all day.
you
I'll
said
destroy
here-
mine all day. And my dad is dead. And my mom is dead. I'll talk about those
Yeah,
pieces of shit till they fucking rot.
Yeah, but
I will
Chad
not
and
talk
Desi
about
aren't dead.
Still fucking alive. I will not. We've talked about it. We made an agreement, and I'm not going to do that for internet clout. I'm not going to do that so the Keemstar can jerk off to it. No, thank
Keemstar's
you.
beard.
We're not here.
Yeah.
Get off
I understand
Jesus
if you talk
Christ,
loud.
Can we
Christ,
fast
fucking
forward,
life.
Chris? Where's the part where he's like,
Where's he? I want to die. I want to die.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
you mother.
Bro,
Because, like,
just
you
stop.
should not have-
Talk about your sister. You said you would talk about your dad and mother all day. So will you address those issues? Because
Yes, my mother twitted my fucking tipples as part of the abuse, and she twisted my balls and my dick, and she told me that sex was disgusting and awful,
Wow, no, keep
Holy
going.
and she
shit.
told me that only disgusting, awful people had it.
Big
okay,
surprise.
but then okay. Well, let's not talk about any of it.
No, my dad fucking masturbated in front of me and showed me pornography and asked me if I wanted to join in and encouraged me to touch him, and I fucking did. I
big
did.
surprise he was molested is a big surprise.
I fucking did. I fucking
Okay,
did.
no.
There, can we be done? Can we be?
Keemstar so good.
Wow. I feel bad for that guy.
That's horrendous. If he's telling the truth, that's the worst thing
Of course,
ever.
it's her. It's true.
That's like Bates, like the Bates Motel, the psycho guy.
Well,
Yeah.
it might not be true. This guy, I think he's a liar.
I've lost.
He seems like he eats.
Pounds.
I fucking
He just went skiing.
What's going on over there? You did fine. I think you broke your computer.
Okay.
Anyways,
Yeah.
wow.
Wow.
So he was lying. Wow.
So is that new media?
That's the current state of media right now.
Wow. That's pretty good.
I think the first suggestion is don't feel sorry for him. That's too bad.
That's bad advice.
Anyways, Undertaker.
What a nightmare. Close that tab, Chris. I don't even have that even as an option.
Chris Benoit 911.
I want that option closed off.
Have you been falling into any lore that's not that's out of your realm? That something that you haven't really like peeked into by way of like
I've just been going extremely. I've been watching Bitcoin videos.
really
I'm just
going full Bitcoin.
just watching them just as entertainment. And I've been playing Nuclear Throne, which, by the way, is fantastic. Do you play that?
I haven't played it in a
Oh
long
man,
time.
it's so good, man.
That's a good one.
And there's the Nuclear Throne Ultra mod,
Okay.
which obviously is fucking
It's ultra?
awesome. It's fucking awesome, dude.
I'll check that
You
out.
gotta play Nuclear. You're gonna like this. You should play this Nuclear
will.
Throne with the Ultra mod. You can, Chris, pull up some footage of it. here.
I've actually been playing Armored Core 6, if you can believe it.
Is that the newest one?
The Rubicon. Yeah, the
Rubicon?
From Software one. I've actually been inspired to play that,
Ah,
which is weird because I don't like the Dark Souls games, but mechs I can get into a little bit. I like mech stuff.
I played Armored Core 6, but the only problem with it is how after a while everything kind of feels like the environments kind of feel the same.
Yeah.
And it's very much like I don't know if you've ever looked at environment design portfolios, like the type of stuff people make in school, but it's like a very like it's weird how it's like cutting edge. It's like the coolest sci-fi shit, but it somehow feels generic. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
You know that? You know, have you ever seen a game that feels like that?
I see. I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So that's the only reason why I didn't vibe with Armored Core 6. Although the gameplay is pretty
I
good.
just felt. I don't know. It reminds me of Shogo, like someone
Yeah.
talking to you, like go in here, you know, this bullshit, getting your mech.
Mhm.
Like I kind of like that, but I figured it wouldn't hold up. It's not like
the gameplay's good though.
Black
So
Souls.
the fucking This is
Yeah, it's interesting.
This is the ultra mod right here.
It's like that.
So is it like Vampire Survivors mixed in?
No, not really.
Oh.
It's only that it's top down, but it's a dual stick type deal. Can you type in Nuclear Throne playthrough no commentary? Because the music and the sound design is huge.
And this game's pretty old too. It's been
It's
around.
very old, yeah. The sound design is
It's kind of the Renaissance before it was saturated by everybody.
sound design so on point, so good.
Wow, those names are funny.
Yeah.
Melting.
And like the variations, like each character does something slightly different, and it's all very well thought out. And everything's unique. You can play the game uniquely.
Remember Loaded? PlayStation
Yeah.
1 back in the day?
Aha.
The music and the visuals in that really,
Hell yeah.
they don't do it like that.
Oh, the music is good, huh?
The music's fucking good, man. Let's skip ahead 4 minutes.
When did this
3
come
minutes.
out?
Probably like 10 years ago. Probably 10 more minutes. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of a difficult game. Yeah, here, this is the sewers. Next level. Junkyard.
Reminds me of a little bit Fester's Quest.
Next, let's see the next level, Chris. Died and restarted.
What do they call the areas of the map that's not like not usable? Besides the main.
Oh, just the sort of the edges of the map.
Yeah.
The, you're talking about the dead space where you can't walk. Out of bounds or something like that.
Broforce has like fully destructible fucking shit. Broforce I found is really, really
Yeah, Broforce is like tight too.
so unbelievable.
Can you like block break into the out of bounds?
Yeah, you can destroy every voxel that's in the whole scene.
We got to show Nick stuff. Can you go to type in Nuclear Throne underwater?
Well, what you could do, right, is you could run a separate animation on top of the out of bounds, right? And then at the contact point of the wall of the pathway, you could have like certain graffiti means you can break it. Remember like in Wolfenstein when you saw you had like a certain picture, you could click it and it would be a secret door?
Yeah.
What was the picture in Wolfenstein you could turn around every time? Was it Hitler?
It had to have been Hitler.
Like any Hitler picture was a secret door?
Can't
I
remember.
hope so.
Isn't the music good?
Yeah, it's really good.
It's really good.
It's like really, really good. Because that first one sounded like 90s punk. Yeah, wow, the music's really good.
All right, hit escape, Chris. Let's look up what was the Broforce? Let's show Nick Broforce.
I actually beat that game. It's the best.
Oh yeah,
So much fun.
That was
Yeah.
a great. That was
Do
a
you
great
beat
game.
every game?
Oh no.
Hell no.
No?
No,
You'd
none.
be a sucker.
Beat your life.
Jesus Christ.
You'd be a guy licking wallpaper, eating boogers.
3, 2, 1, let's go!
It's all, like action hero tropes. So you play all the action hero small the movies, but it's just it's all destructible environments, and the gameplay is so tight and pretty challenging.
The characters, it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger from Terminator,
Rambo.
from Raw Deal, but like every character.
Oh,
There's like RoboCop's in it.
what?
Rambo's in it. Every Stallone character. There's probably Rocky's in it.
Oh, wow.
Everyone.
They're
can
not,
float
not
everywhere.
licensed, so they're called something else.
Oh, really? I was gonna add. That was what I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
I was like, I want a song, got a little bit of a check from this.
No.
Hey, Broforce, you owe me some money. How's your daughter?
You change them frequently all throughout. Like when you like capture a fucking hostage, you like turn into a different guy.
Is that Schwarzenegger or Guile?
That's Schwarzenegger from Predator, right?
Wow.
That face
Yeah.
paint.
Hey, have your daughter called me in 16 years?
This guy's fucked up. Whoever's playing this.
Baracus.
Black Souls.
Black Souls saved 101 million.
That's wild.
Isn't this cool?
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And you can play 4 player. I wouldn't maybe not play 4 players, but you can play a bunch. It's unbelievable.
How do you play 4 players on this?
Just connect to each other.
You all run on the same map?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What happens if someone gets left behind?
No man left behind.
They die in real life.
That's what happens.
Wow. Suicide, that's so awesome.
The game, it's pretty. I don't know. It's unbelievable. It's an achievement.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Do they hide ladders in there?
They got ladders. They're like short levels though. You can play this game like fast.
Is it a phone game?
No. It's like PC, Xbox. I think.
There are like specialized missions where you have to like go underground. You can only play like MacGyver, and it's like only
yeah.
dynamite. Like there were good missions.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what this reminds me of is Lemmings. You remember Lemmings?
Oh yes.
Oh my god, man.
Damn. It does look like that. The DOS version.
Yeah,
of it?
and like
Yeah.
blowing stuff up too, and like
Yep.
having like specialties.
Shit. Oh, those were the days. You guys are
Who's
playing
that?
crazy.
Indiana Jones?
Yeah. It has everybody.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I want to see who else. I would like if they got like the pest.
Yeah.
John Leguizamo like out of nowhere.
Oh,
John
man.
Leguizamo was a violator from Spawn.
Yeah.
Can we look up all Broforce characters, Chris?
Oh yeah. I hope they have
Oh
one
my
that's
God, I wanna
way
get-
out of bounds.
I want to just dive into this world.
Oh, it's so good.
One of them's like fucking the DC sniper.
Malvo.
Yeah, Malvo.
You got Judge Dredd,
Whoa.
Agent J from Men in Black, Snake Plissken, RoboCop,
Snake Plissken.
Evil Dead, Boondock Saints.
Connor and Murphy McManus
Yeah,
from the
buddy.
Boondock Saints. Are you kidding me?
I think of both of them at the same time. That
Oh, they got
character.
Time Cop in it.
Ellen Ripley
Oh.
from Alien.
Ellen DeGeneres from Ellen.
They have Time Cop in there?
They got Kill Bill, Beatrix Kiddo,
Yeah.
Time Cop.
Time, bro.
Isn't Time Cop
the Rocketeers
Time
in
Cop
there.
was good.
Van Damme, right?
Yep.
Time Cop's fantastic.
Ah.
That's got Armand Asante in it, doesn't it?
Which one is that?
Oh, just wait till you see his smiling face
I think
looking
I'm
at
just
you.
gonna get a hotel room and watch
Look
Time
up
Cop
Armand
tonight.
Asante.
Literally, I'm
Let's go to a hotel room. Watch
I'm gonna get a
movies.
hotel room and watch Time Cop tonight.
I watched that with Eric a few months ago
Armanda.
at the studio. We were dying.
Let's get a hotel room and get Armand Asante over and interview him
All right. Oh, I thought it was a girl.
and get her on the bed.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna have to help me with this
You
one.
have to touch my pussy.
Chris, find Armand Asante, please.
I need a case of wine and some clams.
I don't know who these people are. Don't know how it's spelled.
Yeah, you do.
That's
Armanda Sante.
Armand Asante.
Asante.
Oh, Armand.
Did you mean?
Armand Asante.
Oh, that's it. You want to suck my pussy.
Look at this fucking guy, man.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
What is that guy? What is he in? What's his most
He's
famous
in
role?
Judge Dredd. I think he's the bad guy in Time Cop. Is he the bad guy in Time Cop?
I don't recall.
Look, you're still both amazed and humbled now.
Oh, he's in Cigar Aficionado. That's big.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, I want to be on Cigar.
Yeah, you should shoot for that. Oh, he is Judge Dredd.
What else? What else? Go scroll up a little bit, Chris. See the top. Scroll down a little bit. Known for Gotti.
Gotti.
Oh,
American Gangster.
he's a gangster.
What else?
Fuck. What did I just forget? I'm
That
a
guy's
fucking
good
idiot.
as hell.
Is Time Cop the name of a movie?
Yeah, Time Cop's the name of the movie.
That was a good one.
I'm almost certain. he's
Soldier was good.
in Time Cop. Soldier
Kurt
was
Russell. Freaking was unreal.
good. Fucking Solo
Solo.
with Mario
Oh.
Van Peebles.
Can we watch? Can we? Oh yeah, I know.
Mario Van Peebles, my
Damn.
What happened to Mario Van Peebles? That poor
he
bastard.
got too big and famous.
I'll bet you someone tried to rape his ass.
Yeah,
he
probably
probably
tried to
wasn't down low. The only
Yeah.
one that's not.
He was definitely not down low.
You can tell because he's nowhere.
That's
and
a
he was
het-
everywhere.
That's a hetero man right there.
Right.
Career gone.
He's like, man, get your fucking hands off me. And then he never worked again.
You do that again, I'll gas you.
Shout out to Mario Van Peebles, a real one, solo.
Yeah.
His dad must have been. I think his dad was a director. Old Mario 2.
Old
Van
Mario
Peebles.
Senior.
Yeah, Mario
Marley.
Senior.
Melvin Van Peebles.
Yeah, he directed a bunch of shit. He directed
did
The Godfather. He
Cherry
directed
Man.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. He directed fucking.
He did the Harmonica Man. He did
Watermelon Man, Harmonica Man.
Jazz Night.
He did Gay from Outer Space. Boston.
He directed Back to the Streets. He directed a Rose Grows in
Backstreet
Brooklyn.
Boys biopic.
He directed fucking.
Drive by in the wood wagon.
What's this movie?
He directed Guy on Welfare.
Men of Courage.
Chicken Man.
You never saw
Yeah,
that?
you don't want to see this shit right
Men
here.
of Courage is supposed to be good.
No, it's not. Same guy that told you it's good told me it's not.
Yeah.
He said he was fucking with you.
What is that? Is that Nicolas Cage in 2016 when he was on
Yeah.
his like hiatus from
Yeah,
acting?
he had to do some like C movies.
You had to
Yeah.
pay some bills, man.
When he had to pay off his dinosaur
Cage.
heads.
Yeah, Shrunken Heads, Dinosaur Bones, 10 Rolls Royces, fucking.
Retard shit.
He's Francis Ford Coppola's like nephew or something. Oh, my name's Cage. My name's Johnny Cage. I'm closer to Johnny Cage than Francis Coppola.
He's doing splits, punching people in the balls.
Shadow kicks.
Those were $500 sunglasses, asshole.
Asshole.
Hell yeah.
I told you I'm Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage is the shit.
Who played him? Oh no, that no name.
Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 were fucking good. Even 2 it's underrated.
The sound,
Dude,
the
good.
sound design and
really
music, the sound design and music of the Mortal Kombat games is unbeatable and it's unbeaten, and it will never be beaten. Yeah.
Which
Will never be
is there, is there
Mortal Kombat 3 Mishmash is what you want to hear.
That's when Styrax came out. Cyrax.
Yep.
Cabal. Yeah.
1, 2, and 3 basically have very similar sound design and music, but 3 it kind of takes it to, in my opinion, a level. They're all glorious though.
Unreal. Just like the character select music.
The only thing
It's
close
unreal.
is maybe the Wave Race 64 and Killer Instinct. And Killer Instinct, when they made Killer Instinct, they were ripping off Mortal Kombat, but they said what they wanted was when you walk in the arcade, you have to go find out where that sound's coming from. That's exactly what happened.
That's brilliant.
That's the type of shit that I live for. Is when people say or do things like that.
Yeah,
That's the only thing that matters. It's like that spark of inspiration.
It's a good call to action.
Oh my God.
An objective rather.
I was wrong about Mishmash. Can you type in Mortal Kombat 3 gameplay? Arcade. And then we got links. And this is a boring podcast. I know our fans don't want to see retro video games, but I don't care.
I think they do.
I'm nicotined up. I got to see certain things. I got to show Nick certain things.
You have to
I got
show
to know
Nick
what's in Chuck's head right now.
Show.
We got to dig in.
Lord Raiden.
Now, is this the clicking edition?
He said I want the sound design to sound so bad in the arcade. It sounds like clipping.
Outstanding.
Find one
That music is unreal.
Different video, Chris. I can't take it. It's the clicking that's doing it for me. And that music is it's from another
Crazy.
place.
3.
It's crazy.
3, I think.
Who's the guy in the lower right? Is that Cyrax? Cabal. Great character
Turn it up,
design.
Chris.
It's arcade.
Something's wrong with the sound.
it's they're just ripping it from
Type hardware. That's how you get the real shit. This is what separates the boys from the men, okay?
Really? You type in hardware?
Yeah. If you want to do something, you got to do it on hardware. And it's tough. You got to pay to get it done. You can't this synthesized stuff. The synthesized stuff you slap it on, it happens, but you got to have
You want to just check?
nah.
This is from a video. To
That's
a
beautiful.
CRT.
It's a separate thing. Okay, let's take what he's got. These sounds are fucking unbelievable.
I choose
These should be like wrestling exit.
I was right.
That's like Razor Ramon's entrance music is brilliant like that.
So good.
It's like, wow, what a good choice.
Is that like the Cubano fucking? Oh, okay.
It's like cooler than the character, to be honest with you. It's like, honestly, it was like, oh, this is a good thought out thing.
He was the best.
Hit play.
It's fine. I'll just skip through.
You know what we're interested in, Chris.
Unbelievable.
Aurora. Who's the top? Is it Shanks? No.
Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn or something like that.
Round one. Fight.
Ball.
The guy's laughing when you're kicking someone's ass.
Wins.
Man, those things are badass.
2. Fight.
Let's see the next stage. I remember the bank. The bank was good, and the streets were good.
It was shit always happening in the background, right?
There was a character with guns in this one.
Striker. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a cop, right?
Yeah.
He's the guy that,
You remember his costume?
like the SWAT vest and the blue.
Fucking like kids, police cop. Like not even. It was like sportswear and a hat.
The best thing in the movie, like there's lore from characters you didn't see in Mortal Kombat 1 or 2. It's like Kano killed Stryker.
Yeah.
Like he was like goading Sonya Blade. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the movies are so good.
Do you ever watch the cutscenes from the new games?
No.
The new games seem good.
Really?
They're not. It's not this, but they're
Shall I look that up?
the new. No. I want to see the streets. Is that the streets right there?
Yeah, it is.
I want to hear a woman screaming as she gets hit and dismembered.
There we are.
That's his last movie. Turns into Large Marge from Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah. Like they never ran short on like, all right, we're gonna do a tornado, and the saw blade comes out of the ground, and then like they had it all.
They're good attacks. Like
Yeah.
they're fucking amazing.
My God, man, what a masterpiece! What a fucking unlikely.
Do you remember renting
masterpiece.
this from stores when you were a kid?
Yeah, dude.
For like weeks,
Yes.
and like beating it on easy, and then beating it on medium, and then like beat. You know, it was another great game. I think I read Lethal Enforcers.
Die
Did
pig.
you rent it?
Yeah.
Yo, yeah.
That game got the guns. Remember, like, because you'd start with like a little fucking
Yeah.
revolver. You'd be like, by the end of it, you're fucking. It's like shot. Like end scenes of like.
You're fighting helicopters and shit.
In college, when I took a Flash class, I tried to make a game that was like this.
Really?
And did we play that on stream?
What, your game?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Is it the one with the
It's the one with that Ferrari F40 in the intro, and then there's the hand cannon
It's like
was
Narc.
the title.
Remember how good Narc was?
I don't think so.
We'll do it later.
Okay.
Towards the end, can you go to like just click in the end of the?
Yeah.
Oh, it's only stage 1. Yeah, like towards the end, how good the guns got.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Was there an easy?
yeah. There was like, there were assault
The
rifles.
gun pops up, and you shoot the gun to get it, right?
Yes, and you can shoot the tires on the cars to make them like
Hell
blow
yeah.
up.
I did in my Flash game. I did the demo where you shoot the van and it like rocks the body, and you
Yeah.
shoot the tires and it goes like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
They're driving around. You have guys like this. They're trying to shoot you. They're in the
Fuck
back of
yeah.
the car. Like,
Remember the game that you were? One was a driver and one was a shooter. It was like chasing something.
no.
Can you type? This is so. I'm sorry to anybody that's not interested in this, but you
sounds
got
good.
you got bad taste if this is
What's
not
your
doing it for you.
favorite game, people?
Let's go, baby.
I like Narc for arcade.
Narc was
Mhm.
fucking unbelievable.
What was?
Narc was
You
fucking
can't
cracked.
beat Narc.
Narc was cracked.
Was it an
'Cause
arcade
it
game
didn't
too?
have. Well, didn't that have like weird weapons or
It
something?
had, yeah, you had a
this it?
bazooka and a machine gun.
This is like beyond.
This is
beyond a genre. It's not a police genre. It's not an 80s shooter. It's so fucking weird.
Wow.
It's beyond all that.
Look at how it starts.
Wow.
It's unreal.
So it's like Double Dragon kind of.
Holy shit!
It's so good.
Like the uniform is a motorcycle helmet and a sleeveless vest.
That's Max Forrest. The other guy, the black guy's Hitman. New player. Yep. You can arrest the guys
Spread 'em.
too. Harvest time. Enjoy. Mr. Big. This is a perfect arcade. This would be good to have in your place. Like this would be
Yeah,
one.
you're gonna play like. I always think about that. Every time I see arcade games in people's houses, I'm like, what did
Yeah.
you get?
Chris, can you slack me Narc? What are the other ones?
Uh,
Can you list them and have Chris slack it to me? I gotta go real quick.
yeah.
Be right back.
Like arcade games that are fucking worthy.
All the stuff we just talked about.
It was Narc, Lethal Enforcers.
Mortal Kombat 3.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3. Freaking the other Ultra Combo one. I can't even remember anything anymore.
Street Fi-
Wow.
Oh no, you guys were talking about it.
Oh, Killer Instinct.
Did you play Virtual Fighter?
Oh yeah. Yep.
That was
Virtual
fun.
Fighter was fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was a good.
That hit like nothing else in the arcades. Like when they had the big screen and
Yeah.
the sounds and the polygonal, like the fully 3D. Like no, you haven't seen anything like that ever when that dropped. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it really was like that. Was that? Is that polygonal? Is that what they call that?
Yep. Yeah, it's full of 3D instead of like 2D rendering
Oh,
or
okay, yeah.
whatever it's called, rasterizer.
Yeah, this had people
So
fucked up.
good.
Dead or Alive 1 was pretty sick too. I don't know if you remember Dead or Alive 1.
The big jugs game.
Yeah, but the first one really did. It kind of didn't really.
Didn't have it wasn't the volleyball one yet.
Bon Jovi.
You fucking leave me.
Dead or alive.
Jersey Guidos.
Wow.
It's a little newer.
Rodman wins.
It did have the booby shake in the.
She's got a pussy.
My favorite.
Under the dress.
Yeah, show it. Upskirt.
It's like, take a look at this, faggot.
That's her.
It's her taunt. What
Yeah.
are you, gay?
The best.
She's got a fan. She's like, you don't like it? What are you, gay?
That's the Chinese girl thought. Stop looking at me. That's what she says. You're weird.
The sound design in this was pretty good. At least the main menu. Like when you select
Darkness on screen.
yeah, it's
Siegfried.
oh yeah, it's I don't know, it's like a metal hit. I'll wait for Sam to get his headphones on.
This was Soul Calibur was another banger.
But yeah, Sam, these just the menu. I like these menu selections.
Is this Joyride sound design reference stuff? I think
that's-
I made a note about this too.
Always.
I usually go with the other one.
Oh yeah.
That's classic.
They were not fucking around with the sound design on that game.
What video game would you buy in the box? If you had to get rid of your house?
Box? You mean the
cabinet.
machine?
The arcade with the cabinet. Which one would you
Golden Tee, Narc.
Probably Street Fighter, just because of my tradition of fighting in the streets. Street Fighter is the game I played the most of.
get? Really?
Yeah.
Do you remember playing Kraus a lot? You and Kraus used to play Street Fighter.
We did.
Kraus
Oh,
was
yeah.
pretty decent.
Yeah, we did play that.
Like
yeah.
I'm terrible. I thought it was okay. You start playing people who play Street Fighter.
Yeah,
you're
they
like,
know
"Oh,
how to play."
I suck. And Kraus, I remember Kraus being like decent, being surprised at Kraus's.
Yeah. Cross was good.
That's funny. Oh, yeah, they're cheap. I always look. It's always like, oh, I got Pac-Man. Like, fucking, yeah, kill yourself.
What, 20,000?
Yeah, no, they're cheap. Like,
Look up, Chris, can you go to YouTube and type in Street Fighter 3 intro?
Street Fighter 3. Who's the new Jack in 3?
3 was when they started adding a ton of characters. This was after Alpha, after EX plus Alpha, I think.
This
After Gammy.
Dreamcast.
After Cammy. Yeah,
Oh, Cammy.
go ahead, yeah.
It's been a minute since I've seen him.
It looked pretty unbelievable. Alpha looked pretty unbelievable on Saturn. It's fucking
Yeah.
unbelievable.
That Saturn was a real machine. And this intro's not that good.
Fuck, man.
They went a really different direction in that, huh?
Need Symphony of the Night on
They
Saturn.
went with the concept drawings and the art sketches for the intro, which is okay. It's better than a lot of stuff, but it's not.
Didn't they have the judge from Roger Rabbit in Street Fighter 5?
Chris Lloyd. Christopher Lloyd is the character as himself. Christopher Lloyd. He's easy to character select. Pete Buttigieg.
I forget if this had a good thing to it.
Wow, look at the face shadow. What do they call that? That looks like fucking 007. Like not.
I don't forgive me if this is bad.
Does anything beat GoldenEye 64 the way it looks?
I think.
It's like the low resolution and it looks superior to high resolution.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
unreal.
what's going on there? It's the same thing that happens when you read a book versus seeing a movie. is your brain is
Fills it in.
It's the details are left to your brain to fill in.
If everything is too busy, it like makes you tired. Like if you play like Outer World, what's the other space one that's like Starfield? Like maybe I tried to play it, the one Obsidian made. It made me so tired because everything was so stuffed and busy. It's like everything meant nothing.
Is it the one made that's like by some of the Fallout guys?
Yeah. Yep.
Is it Outer Worlds?
Outer Worlds. Yeah.
Outer Worlds was dog shit.
It made me so tired playing it.
Bro.
Everything was so shit.
Outer Worlds was such a flop.
What is it when you play through it? Like
it's a legendary flop.
Yeah, it really was.
It's because it's
too big of a story that doesn't mean shit.
Oh no, just the terrain. Like there's so much vegetation, there's so much debris everywhere. It's just nothing. It'd be better if it was just one color.
There's three things. The first thing is when the details, like that game Narc, toys are more fun than the actual thing.
Right.
A lot of the time, right? Like action figures, it's more fun than like seeing a guy in an army costume come up and say, "Hey, I'm Jocko Willink."
Yeah.
Like it's better.
I'd rather have an action figure over.
Toys, it's and when you see a toy, your brain knows that it's time to play with it versus a simulation. Similarly, books, they don't give you visuals with books most of the time. It's just words. So your brain is filling in the details and imagining what this world looks like. Whether you're conscious of it or not, you're doing the world building that the author didn't do.
Got you.
Whereas with a video game, nowadays what they're trying to do is they're trying to fully flesh out the world and make it more of a simulation.
What happened?
It's just the power of computers and also the budgets involved. Like you can hire a team of 100 people to fill in every single detail. You can have 4K textures on a box, on a wooden crate, etc. So your brain is not doing any of that background activity to imagine what this world might actually be like. You're just getting someone else's vision or dream, which is not as fun.
No cohesion in the art direction. It's just assets.
That's and the other thing is even the most masterful game designer, world builder, artist, whatever, they just don't they cannot build something that is as impressive and immersive and wondrous as what your own brain does in the background when you're reading a book. It's just not possible. It's never going to happen.
It's like the thing we talked about last week with the car.
It's a similar similar mechanism. Yeah, it's basically
I can, so I did it.
I can, so I did it. Yep. That's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, okay. So I found Halo to be like that.
It's
which
like
is
if
so
you-
stupid, but like after a certain point, you're like, okay, dude, I have to understand every backstory of everything. Like this, the outer world, like you have to become like a Star Wars fan to play the game. Where you're like, in order for this stuff to matter or count to me, I have to give a fuck why this planet is. But why the fuck is there a planet that's like a third one or a fourth problem?
Yeah.
In a plot line where you're like, what about that over there?
Yeah.
That meant nothing.
Yeah.
I
I
guess
mean, in the meantime, you've had more fun just driving a truck up a hill.
Yeah. And Halo 1 is like inferior.
Playing
Playing
hill climb racer on your phone.
Yeah.
There's it's essentially it's like if you're building a house and every surface you did filigree engraving.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
And
You would
spent
get
the time-
tired.
Yeah, you'd be like, why? The whole time you're just trying to drive a Jeep on like a platform the whole time.
The other thing is the other thing they do. Can you look up Outer Worlds gameplay?
Oh,
There's I think it's called a mod kit. Is that what it's called? Can you type in 3D mod kit and just get the definition of what that is? What is it called when they build assets that can be reused?
Prefabs.
Whatever they call this.
it's like Gamebryo.
It doesn't. The
So
terminology.
the things in the video game are reused over and over and over again.
Type in Outer Worlds. So the way that they achieve this massive world building is they build stuff that can be reused and like shapes that can be retextured and stuff, and like a design language that can carry across different things.
Kind of procedural.
But what ends up happening is every doorway in the game is the same size. It's this big. So you're never walking into a cabin that's got a tight door. You're never walking into if you walk into a grand cathedral, it'll be this shape. Like it's like
Modular.
eight of those.
There's no
it's
AI
modular.
morphing the silhouette, the shape, the size.
There's
the
no human. It's like in
plug and play. Shit.
in real life, every door is slightly
Legos.
different. But in these,
Is the whole game just dialogue? I'm about an hour in. Okay.
this type of shit. See those
Yeah.
panels on the wall?
Yeah, they'll be
It's
everywhere.
like it's like that shape.
So busy. Like the ground.
Yeah, so it makes shit faster. It's just,
Oh yeah, but the panels, like the Lego machine.
And then also, you can pause it, Chris. Also, the terrain, because there's so much terrain, a lot of it is made procedurally. It's just like the way that Minecraft populates its game world, which is according to like an algorithm. Like trees go here, here comes a mountain, here comes more trees. Oh, this mountain's so high it needs snow at the top, etc. It's like
a machine made it.
Code-based terrain versus what was that fucking game? It's I think What Happened to Edith Finch.
Yep. Okay.
What's the game where they based it on? It's landscapes that are based on like New Hampshire and also Switzerland. It might be What Happened.
Dear Esther, no.
It might be Dear Esther.
Huh.
There's a game where they took the way they built the map was they just took pictures of the most beautiful landscapes in like Switzerland, New Hampshire, upstate New York, and they built it by hand to match real life. And that's, you can tell that an artist made that for you to have a beautiful experience versus a coder who looks at it and goes, "Oh, this looks like a world."
Yeah. Oh, this is. I'm gonna go with the other world that came up. That the art. Does the art department digitally create landscape tile assets and then give them to the plug and play guys that are the directors? Like, hey, I made this grass that looks like this today.
Probably, yeah.
And then, hey, I made a red grass.
You might have people that do texturing and
usually level design is a whole department, and then they grab.
It's basically just the amount of attention, though. Like if the world is super ultimate big, you can't give it human attention down to every little detail and craft an experience. Like one game
this Ultima Online did a little bit because it was 2D though.
Ultima Online was fucking unreal. One game that feels really big but is definitely not is like the original Deus Ex.
Yep. Yeah.
And it's like you go to New York. It feels like you're in a big city, right? But really, if you look at the map, it's just like a corridor and then I think there's like a helicopter pad or something. Like it's not a big map at all.
No, it's not.
Anyway,
and there's no places there's not 15 alleyways with one box at the end. There was like no junk. It was all designed by masters.
The only places you can go are places that a designer has really thought about and really like placed important stuff there.
I think a good.
Okay.
I think when Half-Life 2 came out, there was they had a small just showcase of like their new tech. You guys probably played this, but it's just a short walkthrough, and it's but this is like 2004, but this is then like I think Valve.
Oh yeah, this is like the episode whatever.
Yeah.
Like the tech.
You must be.
But,
you want to suck me?
Yeah. But it's
too bad I have a pussy.
But
no one's around. Come on.
People do make like worlds too big where it doesn't feel like. This is completely like God.
This is all handcrafted right here.
But,
I bet the Dark Souls games are like that.
They probably are.
I only played it to learn how hard it was and then quit immediately.
Yeah.
But I bet those worlds are handcrafted.
Bloodborne, it will make you sick how good the world looks.
Wow.
That's the one that looks by far the best.
Fucking A.
Yeah, it's sickening how good it looks. And it's especially good in 30 frames. I'm starting to feel that 30 frames is superior because your brain fills in. It's not too smooth. Like 30 frames might be superior for games.
Wow. Yeah. Can you send that to me on Slack, Chris? Bloodborne at 30 FPS?
Oh my God, it's unbelievable.
Wow. I'm cosplaying as Baraka this year.
That's probably a reason why GoldenEye 64 was so good because it was under 20 frames.
Oh, really?
Or under 30 frames rather.
Oh, I remember. Because if you like blew stuff up, the frame rate would cut down.
Yeah. It was better because when everything's too smooth, you can see just busy bullshit, but it's smooth. Like it makes you tired. Taking all those frames in, it's sickening.
I can understand that. And GoldenEye was so.
Let's look up GoldenEye hardware.
Yeah.
GoldenEye hardware.
Like
no
the train, like what it looked like inside, it was perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. The snow zones and GoldenEye, of course. Like fuck.
You gotta start on a snow zone.
Yeah, you have to. Even in the desert.
You know what I really liked was the mission select for multiplayer.
Yeah.
You had like a lot of control, and you could be like a lot of different people.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, like
that was cool. Yeah.
They had their own like James Bond was the best, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, it
could be Odd Job, couldn't it?
Yeah. You could be the chick. You're always doing jokes with the chick taking shits and stuff. You're like, I'm in the bathroom taking a shit in the men's room. It's like your first joke that you made as a 7-year-old.
Wow.
They don't make them like this anymore.
No.
The gun switch, man. Remember how good the guns were?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I remember we played a lot of fucking
guy's making good videos though. It's fucking unbelievable.
Missing, he sucks.
See, it's not busy, but it looks good. Well, I mean, it's a bit blurry, but it's not. It doesn't look like shit.
The way they die is kind of beautiful.
Yeah.
Like the way they slowly fall.
This game, man. I always regretted not playing Perfect Dark. I think that was on par with this.
Yeah. Chris, can you slack me GoldenEye death animations? You let the video play a little bit.
Damn, man. They're looking like they used to. That's for fucking sure. Like the train world. It looks so good. This guy's fucked.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's like a different level. This is like Sean Bean level. I just remember that one looking absolutely spectacular.
Sean Bean was such a bad guy.
This is like a this is like
yeah, that's not. I don't think you could one shot people. I think
Yeah.
I don't remember it being.
Right?
I actually don't even remember.
This guy's taking shits. You're creating the AC ducks.
This is the last game I can remember that it actually had a good feel when you shot somebody.
Yeah.
This is the last time ever.
Yeah, that's funny. Call of Duty, the most recent Call of Duty sniping is pretty fucking fun.
Is that a fun one?
Yeah, I play a lot. I sat there for like a couple of months and played pretty strong.
Oh, Train Depot. Who knows what this is?
yeah, the N60. I grew up on
Damn.
N64. It was really good.
Blast Core.
Blast Core. You should show Nick Noita.
Noita? Oh yeah.
You should look up Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX.
Is that the wizard one, the alchemy one?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Is that one good?
It's worth checking out. I think it's a game for like streaming.
Yeah.
Because you die so easily and it's frustrating and so random that it's like a game that's good to be a streamer and play.
Platformer.
Yeah, the platform renaissance still happening, but this is like crafting and alchemy, so there's a few other like busy mechanics to it, I guess
Oh,
you could
okay. I
call it.
see that. Yeah. I find these to be the hardest to play. Like platformers where you have shit swinging around on you all the time.
One I really liked is Inside. It's cool.
Show the fire in this. Coal pits. It's gotta have fire in here. So there's like stuff you can light on fire, Nick.
Wow.
And it's destructible and water can flow.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
You get yourself fucked up in water and oil. You get yourself covered in oil.
You touch fire.
Really?
Yeah. This gunpowder or something right there.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, this does look like the real deal. I could never do Terraria and all like they made. It's just like there's so much
So much shit.
What would you call pilot wings then? Do you remember
a flying
Pilot Wings?
simulator.
Flight sim, yeah.
Oh, flight sim, of course, yeah.
Pilot Wings, especially for N64, had like a look to it. too.
Landing on the bullseyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember how hard that was?
Yeah.
And then like I like it was something cool about like a
That was like an adult game.
yeah.
That was
It
hard
was
enough.
hard. You had to get into the helios the heat things to go up in the
Yeah.
like
The geothermal, the thermals. Yeah.
thermals. Yeah, you have to like find one, you'd be crashing down. And then anytime you have a jetpack is the ultimate. I wish, we're supposed to have jetpacks by now, but instead we're
Except we just have
Cut it off
unrealized
clicks.
capital gains taxes. great.
it rhymes with jetpacks.
Yeah.
It's called unrealized capital gains tax.
Unfucking believable.
See what I did there, Chuck? Yeah, that's fucking jetpacks are we have the fucking jet ski one that all the retards have. Actually, those are fucking fun. You ever see those?
The ones that go under, or what?
The ones you like use the ocean as a pump.
Oh
pump
yeah.
you up.
Yeah.
And there's guys failing on. They have like fucking like, hi, my name's Herman Schumann and love Go Miami. Wham! Like 12 feet in the air, like right into the water. Jet propulsion. Like,
Can we look up jetpack fail?
yeah, jetpack fails, and and you just know it's like I could get into this.
I'm like Iron Man. Look at me. I'm like Iron Man.
I need something to do.
Yeah.
Here at the San Diego Yacht and Boat Show. Good morning,
We gotta
everybody.
get-
Hanging out
we
with my
gotta get
friend
Denny
John.
into this.
Fox 5
Yes.
Morning News starts. Look over there. And it starts right now.
Serving all of San Diego. This is your Fox 5 News.
Awesome. Isn't that awesome? Get out of my fucking way.
Just taking cameramen right in the water with you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm hanging out with my friend John. Fox 5 Morning News starts. Look over there. And it starts right now.
Serving all of
It starts right now.
It's like the woman crushing the grapes.
Yeah.
Diego. This is your Fox 5 News.
Oh, they're all crying, laughing.
They're pissing, farting.
Oh my gosh! What is that?
There you
What
go.
is that? What is that? Can someone please tell me what's going on?
We had, remember last week, Tony Parker of the Spurs was on vacation and he was renting
Yes! That's what he was
It's
renting.
a water-powered jetpack.
That almost took Matt Johnson down with them? That looks like fun. Is that Carl DeMaio?
I gotta get
Starts right now.
smiling.
Starts right now.
Damn, that's good.
They must have been
That's
dying.
awesome.
Yeah, dude, that's there's something good about that. Like people should have
The Rocketeer.
like ribbon cutting ceremonies where that goes wrong and shit. I don't know.
Oh, the grape one was so classic.
I love that. News anchors are fucking. They should set news anchors up to do more retarded shit because let's be honest, you know they would.
Yeah.
The personality of a news anchor,
They're like Steve-O.
they literally are.
All right,
at the
news
tablecloth.
anchor.
Oh, you want to see something
Put
really?
this, put
They're
this,
jumping in shit.
This one.
news anchor, put this in your urethra.
It starts right now.
This one is. This is pretty tough to watch.
This is a good guy.
We've got big falls right through that part of the country, and we're going to see lots more rain in the days ahead. I'm actually going to need to stop for a second. Some of you may know that I occasionally get affected by some panic attacks, and actually that's happening right now. Lisa, maybe I could hand back to you.
You certainly can, Nate. And Nate wrote a great piece on the ABC Online.
In the back.
Yeah. Wow.
I think that's like a frequent thing. Like they keep him hired and
They like fucking with him.
Australians are so weak.
Toss him a gun.
That's got to be a thing where it's like we have to hire the panic attack guy. It's nice and inclusive.
Well, if you have
Yeah.
panic attacks, wouldn't you want to do like national TV broadcasts? You might as well just be in hell.
Oh, I kind of like it, Giles.
I do my worst nightmares to my job.
why do you want to be a meteorologist on our news program? Well, I hate public speaking.
I like flipping out.
I like flipping out.
I wouldn't mind flipping out every now and then on TV, making a fool of myself. It's kind of like, a little revenge porn for myself. So I kind of like torturing myself a little bit.
Remember when Shepard Smith said,
I'm gay.
blowjob? Or no, he was like,
I'm gay.
wait, Shepard Smith blowjob.
Oh. Ugh. He's talking about gay head.
You know what was good?
J-Lo's new song, Jenny from the Block, all about Lopez roots, about how she's still a neighborhood gal at heart. But folks from that street in New York, the Bronx section, sound more likely to give her a curb job than a blow job or a block party.
That was a good catch.
What were you saying, Sam?
Just for your own reference, Colin Quinn, Our Time Is Up, is a good stand-up special.
No way.
Yeah,
It just came out, right?
4 months ago.
Of course he would.
It's good.
He's good.
Yeah, he is good.
And there's something else you suggested
Colin
I
Quinn's
watch.
kind of brilliant, actually.
What's it called? Our Time to Die.
Our Time Is Up.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, he hung around with the best of the best, and he wasn't. I'm sure they didn't like him because he was not funny.
Yeah, he's kind of.
They didn't like him because he was too funny.
He's pretty brilliant.
Yeah, he had to write jokes in a very, very similar form. I mean, he did news update desk.
Oh, okay.
I didn't like either of them. I remember when I was a kid, I didn't like Colin Quinn. I didn't like Norm Macdonald either.
No, I didn't either.
Yeah.
It's like embarrassing to say because he's like deified. So I didn't like him in SNL. Like I was like he was like the worst.
Yeah, I remember saying like, "Oh, this guy's boring." I didn't get it. I was just saying, "Give him a new one."
Well, he's so dry. It's like it's definitely for adults. It's not.
Oh yeah, and I was used to like the
Steve
big
Martin.
characters and shit. Yeah.
You wouldn't get it. It's Steve Martin stuff.
King Tut.
No, yeah, Belushi. He's the master. You want to know why Belushi was the master? Because he did this one. It was like cheeseburger, 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 Pepsi Coke.
I'm dead.
Heroin, punk rock. I'm dead.
My brother's gonna have the career that I should have had. Goodbye.
Anything good on YouTube here? I'm looking through my likes here.
I wanted to show Nick put a girl on.
Oh, I saw that.
Oh yeah, okay.
You sent it to me.
Oh yeah, put a girl on. Yeah,
that's all right.
It's okay.
It's funny.
It's funny. It is.
Well,
bad day in women's sports.
Yeah, that's Photoshop.
All right.
Or not. Who knows? Well, I got something good, but it's
Is it gore?
no.
Helicopter
I don't
crash.
like gore. I'm not a gore guy.
Gay gore.
Gay gore. No. It is
good.
Shit. Eric. We got Eric.
It's Eric Hayden.
Eric Anthony
Hayden.
Gepe.
Oh, we were watching Fix It with Eric last night. It was so good. Eric's so good in that one.
Keep it coming, Richie. Have you seen black jokers with clown makeup on?
Like P. Diddy?
Sort of. People who like.
Let's Google it. Let's
think
look it
they're
up.
vigilantes.
Oh, I'm selling the Porsche, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Which one is that?
Bring a trailer. That white one.
This is.
Oh, okay.
Are you talking about the black the Joker shit?
Yeah.
Are these guys in the Boulay Society?
They're definitely in the Boulay.
They're low. They're low level though. They're
Yeah.
at the very beginning of the Boulay
Low
Society.
level
They're
bulls.
interning at the Boulay.
I'm a Boulay intern.
You know what's funny? Remember I was telling you I was smoking a blunt with that black couple outside in North Carolina? They were talking about the conspiracy stuff in a way that I hadn't heard about. They were talking about how adults, ready for this one? Adults are staying in black fraternities for their entire adult life until they're 45.
I did know that black guys go
What is that?
heavy on that fraternity shit.
Like regular, imagine frat guys, but black, right? In the South for like the, they're still doing frat shit when they're like 35, being like, listen to me, young blood, bring me a coffee. You don't understand what it's like to serve an elder.
Can you look up black
I was like,
fraternity
what?
life on YouTube?
They were like, see, I don't fuck with that shit. That's what they're telling me. She's like, what do you think about that? I was like, I didn't even know that's even real. I was like, I know frat guys that are like white dudes, like kind of like live in the college years forever, and they like go back and party at a couple of football games, and that was always mad whack because they would be there like trying to fuck the chicks. I remember that in college being at football fraternity parties, and like guys that were like 24, and me like instantly like clocking them like, yeah, dude, get the fuck out of here. We're like 18. Like just coming with like being a dad, but like getting cocked and like kind of like hitting on chicks and shit. But they were telling me like this stuff right here.
What the?
Like they ride them until like.
What the fuck are they doing?
Frat life. Didn't you want to go to college and join a frat?
I wanted to wear a red suit with a white turtleneck.
This is what I wanted to do.
See, like that
in
guy
high
was
school.
my age.
The guy's dancing for guys.
Yeah, that's the point, Charles.
Oh,
it's cool.
It looks good. And this is like according to this well-adjusted couple, they were like, this is kind of like a whack thing that black dudes do.
Is that what you call dapper black?
Let's look up more of that. I want to see more of this.
But I guess it takes up a big part of collegiate life. That's what they were saying.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like all college grads that are into this shit are like, when you're an adult, you sort of subscribe to like, oh, we're going to the gym to watch the new Phi Kappa Alpha.
Yeah.
Whatever, ceremony and shit.
Interesting.
And I was like, wow, that's kind of
Shaking their booties.
Yeah.
For guys?
Yeah, Charles. Come on. Because they're cool.
They learn to dance.
It's like a bunch of Tupacs.
Benson.
A bunch of Bensons.
totally humiliating if you ask me.
That's rough. That's like, it's like Tupac in the tub with fucking no shirt on.
Oh, yeah.
Like this
Man.
photo-
Look at that guy in the plaid. Hold on, here comes. Oh, that guy right there. Look at him.
He's doing this. He's like doing like a.
Yeah, he went like this.
He was checking. He was doing the all Cool J blade face.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're clacking their heels together.
Oh, humanity.
I gotta find the white version of this. I have to now. I have
The
to
white
know.
version?
I mean, you've seen the white girls doing the dances and shit like that.
Yeah. Have seen that?
White fraternity.
People are interesting.
White frat dances or ceremony or something.
Boys to men.
Frat dance. Let's hit it.
It's gonna be different.
Oh no.
These are white members of black fraternities.
No, this is
White Kappa Alpha Phi Psi member does his shimmy to Fetty Wap Trap Queen.
This is some.
This is not.
Queen of
This
Queen
is
of
not
Spades
Hyperborean white culture, Chris.
Yeah.
It's still black.
I think it's because we got in the algo.
No, it's
White
black
souls. Right there, right there.
It's
No.
just that this is a black
I mean,
thing.
all white, all white for. Or
We should start an all-white fraternity.
We'll call it with Kappa Delta and Alpha
this is
Phi.
all
This is
Kappa,
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 no,
Kappa.
These are Hispanics.
Whoa.
I don't think there are. I don't know if there are. I think they're gone. I think they got rid of them.
So all of the black dudes who watch the show, I mean all of them.
Yeah.
That let's watch these. Please
join.
Talk about how honestly I want to hear some cringy stories about this stuff. Like because the frat guy story of cringy shit of like guys like sticking hockey sticks up their ass and eating Oreos full of piss and stuff. Like we all know those stories. They've been out there for years. I want to hear like the dudes like
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Delta Lambda chapter of Pi Kappa
The last
Alpha,
one
Air
to
Force State
finish off
University.
eats everyone's load in a loaf of bread.
We got Trip and Mike.
yeah, this kid looked
And I'm
boring.
Trip. Welcome to the largest fraternity house in the nation.
What's up? I'm Load Eater. This is Cum Guzzler.
This is the real McCoy.
this is cum wait. We fucked the hottest pussy and we sucked the
Drink the most cum.
I give AIDS to stupid bitches.
With 253 active brothers, we're one of the largest fraternities in the country. As we look over here, we see 13 straight Smythe trophies, awarded to only the top Pike chapters in the country. Not only was 2013 a big year for Pike because we won House of the Year, it was also a big year for Florida State football as we beat the Auburn Tigers in the national championship, in which we had 7 starters on the team.
As our blacks beat the.
Why is the team all?
That's a nice frame right there.
They call themselves the Pikes.
They got
7 starters on the team.
good audio too.
This is our chapter room. This is where we conduct.
I like his walk.
We should do titles like this.
Yeah.
Like the guy talking is obscured always.
I'm just gonna be doing this behind you guys. Yo, that's hard.
Chapter, formal rush, executive meetings, and most importantly, social gatherings.
What's Trip doing other than looking stupid?
This is our Legends Room. The sole purpose of this room is to pay our respects to our wonderful Delta Lambda alumni that have not only done great things for this university,
Game face, the real McCoy.
Yeah.
Spewing.
Wow. This guy blew me.
This has
One
been
time
on
the
this campus
65-year-old man
since
jerked me off at a
dating
football
back to
game.
1947.
Sandusky used to be here before he went.
2005
This is where we used to hang.
when we opened this mansion.
These guys are probably good guys.
They do seem pretty
They're
good.
pretty solid.
the whole nation.
That's a solid guy.
What's that about?
Indian guy?
Fuck is
Fuck is that? Fuck is that?
I worship heaven.
I worship shit.
Uh-oh.
Did that for 2 consecutive years.
Speaking of Florida State football history, here we have Bobby Bowden, the most winningest coach in college football history, and the recent national championship head coach, Jimbo Fisher. Both
Jimbo Fisher.
Jimbo.
These are good guys.
You want to see the crazy thing that I was gonna pull?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimbo's dynasty.
You guys join any clubs soon?
Yeah, but I feel like the blacks have to share in the misery of fraternal embarrassment.
They don't get called out. Listen, I know we do a lot of calling out, but they don't get called out enough.
Right.
And they should just start calling themselves out. I think it would just make it lighter and more funny and just better.
I had
Yeah.
no
So,
idea
too.
blacks did fraternity stuff. And it's not. I'm not trying to be funny.
They-
I
no, no.
didn't know.
Me neither. When we were smoking, like the way the conversation was going, like, are you about that Illuminati? I was like, yeah, we're talking about the Illuminati. I was like, yeah, you believe in that? And I was like, because I have a friend who's petrified of it, and he was like more than it seemed like a literal difference in black and white guy. And they were like, no, but the fraternal they jumped right into this, and then the girl, they were both they were not 40. They were both college grads, both sorority and fraternity, and they were both like, this is corny shit that people do, and I'm like, I'm over it. But like, there's people going back and like having dudes show up to your house with coffee and shit, like hazing at 35 and 40.
Yeah,
and they never leave it.
Yeah,
and
why would you leave it? It's so awesome though.
You're
an elder.
Forced labor.
We could be elders.
Damn.
Forced labor.
It's like that. What's that song? I Love College by fucking that white rapper.
Tom Waits. Everlast, the guy from Everlast.
Tom Waits, the ugliest guy in the world.
The ugliest
Brazilian
ever lived.
House of Pain.
Joey showed me this. I love this guy.
Tom Waits wishes he had gigantism.
And so now we see on there, all I hear is this tiny little baby saying, "I want you dead, I want you dead." And that's his mom speaking through him. And they will say this 24 hours a day. And this guy wants an honorable death. Wait, let's go look at his spirit.
What the fuck is he talking about?
There's a baby that's right there.
Chucky?
I've had this picture, when we get this picture in that trailer in Roanoke in the 1990s.
That's his
Just
spirit.
making sure. Oh, and this picture was right around when she tried to frame me for hitting. And so
That
now
baby wants him dead. He has to kill that baby.
Every single other detail that I've said when I've opened up my entire life of every detail that's everything that's ever happened to me in 2015, opened up my entire life in every single detail. And we will see what she's been doing on trying to attempting murder somebody
Sit on the floor.
who's literally provided electricity for her
couch
family
wants
since
to kill him.
1996.
Rami ass to
Half
death.
of this fucking body and body parts when they illegally married me as a 6-year-old.
What?
You got married when he was 6?
Oh.
Because you got to remember, she did that.
We can pause this and never look at it again.
Holy
shit.
One of the comments is, "Let's buy this guy a gun."
Beat up.
Is this guy a football guy? Where does he come from?
It's just schizo.
That's like when you walk up to bums and tell them that there's bugs inside your skin and then walk away. Like, hey, there's a calculator and some bugs inside your skin. Go get
He
it.
looks like that immediately.
Oh man.
He joins a college to become a frat brother. Wouldn't that be that'd be a funny like a schizophrenic snap is where you go back to college to join fraternities as like a 50-year-old man baseball coach. Like it's kind of on par, but you're just like it's just your age out of place.
Yeah.
I guess
Age. It's funny how age is.
You age out of things.
You age out of things.
Yes. You become a shifter cart champion at like 66.
Yeah.
What's that?
Like just fast go-karts.
Go-karts, the little ones that go
Yeah.
low to the ground, they go like 60, 100.
Seniors karate.
Yes.
I remember doing taekwondo in high school, and it was so strange. There were older people doing taekwondo.
Yes.
With like middle schoolers, high schoolers.
Yes.
And it was so.
Isn't that weird?
It was so strange. Yeah.
Scuba diving is like that. I did scuba diving when I was like 13 or 12 or something like that, and there were like 60-year-old men and 20-year-old guys and women and strange.
I feel like scuba diving is more. You could go scuba diving when you're 60.
What about cave diving? You like that? Like this?
Cave,
I don't know which way is up. I don't know where my line is.
I'm dying the worst death.
This is
possible.
perfect.
You're eating rubber gaskets.
Hydrated, in my lane, focused.
The fucking line it's right here. He dies the worst death anyway.
The guy who gets stuck like this guy.
Oh, the spelunking guy.
Can you type Slack WP3?
That's sad.
WP3 sketch Charles first day scuba diving.
the worst death.
A line right here next to you the whole time. You're in the dark. You just reach. It's 10 minutes of you reaching around a line.
And add that to the other scuba diving sketches. Nick's scuba diving sketches.
That right,
treasure.
Right to the spelunking. The guy stuff.
Oh, there it is.
You when the joke when we show your vision through the glasses, like the sign that says "Do not come in here, you will die." You just go right. It's like it's this small on screen. You just go right past it.
You get the line. It's the wrong line. It's coming out of the bad hole. You're right into it.
There's
You're pulling yourself into it.
There's a small print on it of when your eye's an inch away from the wall. You can still see it.
Can you type all this, please, Chris? We got to get all this.
That's a nightmare.
Small print that you have to be an inch away from to see. Charles can finally see the sign. His vision, the original sign is super small. Maybe there's a practical joke line, like he finds a line that's not his and he follows
like a
it.
handkerchief. What the fuck? Keeps on going forever.
endless handkerchief line.
It's his own air hose. Now they do scuba diving. Oh man, there's so many.
What
good
a
things.
nightmare.
We should rent scuba diving gear like right after this and just go scuba diving. Right
Just turn the lights off. Just pitch black. Hey, which way is up?
You're swimming this way. Like you're speed swimming into the from 80 feet to 190 feet. You know they used to hold cinder blocks to get down to the bottom faster.
Yeah, you guys still got weights, right?
Yeah, you go. No, like the speed drop.
Oh, to
don't look at this, Chris. Get that off the screen.
He's not doing the Spelunk one, right? That's
Crushed-
probably kind of a nightmare. for
Crushed
people
to
see.
death.
Oh no!
Did you hear when BJ Penn almost died?
No.
Who's that?
He's like one of the best MMA fighters ever.
Oh.
He was at water parks when they have the wave thing.
Yeah.
He got sucked in behind into the wave machine room.
Oh no!
Can you type in wave machine room and just see what it looks like?
What? Why?
He just got sucked in.
It was a wave machine.
Type in wave machine room.
Like behind.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, more.
Or like.
Keep scrolling. Let's see what else. There's got to be something that's more.
Okay, I see what he got sucked down the
behind
tube.
He got sucked into the machine room that's behind that generates the waves, and got his ass kicked by the machinery. First of all, and second of all, he got
like a washing machine.
he got some crazy. He got MRSA or something, some crazy bacterial infection. I think that almost killed him too. Yeah.
Yeah, don't ever go in those. You ever see the ones in India?
Stay the fuck away from water
those things
parks.
are disgusting.
Stay the fuck away from water parks.
That's
man.
the Atlantic City pool.
Carnivals too. Just buy a motorcycle. Why bother with the risk? Come on.
Carnival rides? Oh no!
No?
Don't.
Never.
I've never even done one in my
Don't
life.
do that.
Oh, never. I see a few Chinese ones and I look away. I'm like, I'm never doing that.
Six Flags and shit is fine, but the carnivals that they set up, don't do that.
Yeah.
Even Six Flags. They're run. That's not good.
Have you seen there's welders that do TikToks where it's they critique the welds at amusement parks? Those are kind of funny. They'll show welds on machinery that's people's lives depend on, and it's looks like a fucking trainee. A monkey did it.
My whole family was up on that one.
Yeah.
I don't want that to be anybody.
For an autogenous TIG weld, that's our CWI to the amusement park.
That's the guy.
For an autogenous TIG weld, that's all right. No blending needed. Nice and smooth.
Not bad.
This guy added wire, and he doesn't know how to handle a rod because that is nasty. He got some overlap issues, big time, and consistency. This MIG welder right here, it's pretty nice. Got some stacked dimes. The other side's a little hot. Got some undercut, but that's okay. It's pretty solid, pretty average. Now, I'm no big spool gun welder, but come on, work on your consistency here. The starts are super cold. There's some bumps in it, and it's definitely underfilled craters. Saw this big old fat daddy. That's a solid weld right there.
Trust that one. Fat Daddy weave.
You need to stick to threaded pipe. Almost threw up when I saw this one.
This is the kid ride.
Those are the best people on the planet. The people that use dickhead for good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Weaponized dickhead.
Yeah.
Is a good guy.
That would have stopped that submarine implosion.
Right.
That type of shit. That's the guy. Listen, that's why you need white pilots and you need white aerospace engineers. Period.
Reality, because
And it's not just the skin; it's the age too. It has to be they got to be at least 45 years old.
Yeah.
And you know them when you see them because they look like shit.
They feel red flags,
and they got an attitude right off the bat with anything.
They're beard oil guys, and they're skeptical.
They're not beard oil guys. They're they don't even have that in them.
Yeah, you're right.
They don't even have a little bit of that in them.
When you're getting off the plane and they're just they're like this, kind of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I remember when we had the female. I think I was with you.
We had a lesbian, so it was okay.
Yeah.
It was a big white lesbian.
Yeah.
She was flying the plane.
Yeah.
Militant autism.
Her name
She
was
was
Karen.
fine. She was fine though. Yeah, her name was Karen.
He has a Subaru WRX probably at best, or an
Hell no, not even that.
You think he's got a Duramax? An 06 Duramax?
He's got something that is what's the guy that does the car reviews? Kenny?
R32?
No. Hell no. They don't have that type of hobby. He's got a model train in his basement.
What's he? This kid, this
It's
beard
the guy that rebuilds his own microwave that you know.
Oh, my uncle can do that.
Yeah, your uncle who rebuilds his
He's got
microwave.
a microwave from the 50s. He just rebuilds it.
That's the type of guy that's
Howard
needs to
He
be.
made his own analog intermittent windshield wipers, in the circuits, one that doesn't go up by steps, one that's analog.
Whoa.
Years ago, I was like,
Like
what?
volume?
No, yeah,
Yeah,
for the frequency.
it's
yeah.
This
Yeah.
one. This
skip this, Chris. Type in who invented what are the core type in XOR kernel code and just see what comes up.
Wow.
That's the guy right there. Yeah. Go to YouTube and type in Jim Keller.
Yeah, that's the guy.
And this guy has even more swag than the guy I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of like your a high school physics teacher, basically. Yeah, look up do the third one there. Dropping wisdom as always. Let's see what kind of attitude this fucking guy has.
I have $1 trillion worth of technology with a crack in the glass because I worked at Apple, and I think Steve would be unhappy that they would make a phone that would crack if you dropped it on the floor. That
Pause
seems
it.
stupid. Like,
He's already pissed off. He's calling it stupid.
Yeah, he doesn't give a
You
shit.
could tell him any idea, he'd go, "Well, that's stupid."
Yeah.
That's the guy that you need. That's the guy that should be in charge of anything where
Wow.
someone's life is in danger.
Yep.
Or whatever.
Howard's like that.
Yeah.
Wow. Howard on a job site. Guy walks up to him with a thing. Wow, good story. Like that kind of guy. Like literally. Like show me something on your phone, Chuck. Like just like hand me your phone. Show me something that you did that's like not a test. Wow, I have time for that. What?
He says that for real, right?
Right to him.
To like blue collar, like tough guy worker guys.
Big guys, small guys,
Yeah.
2 guys, 5 guys. He's one. He's probably 5'6", 130.
Yeah.
81. Been doing it since he was 51. And then he's like this. That guy's a moron. I didn't know I was babysitting children today.
Does he call people morons?
Morons, babysitting. Loves that one.
Yeah.
Captain Dipshit, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like this. Yeah, I'd do that if I was a fucking moron.
Moron.
Looks just like him.
Yeah, man.
Same guy. Like
Yeah.
he's a Scot. Howard's Scottish. He'll talk about it. So he's like, so I'm a stubborn Scot. I don't have time for fucking retard shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, that's good. I miss him.
And this isn't one of the guys, one of like there's like 3-4 people in the world that can design die like microprocessors like AMD or like that. Let's like Taiwan like isn't there or something, and they hide the guys that have the technology to make those like sigils on the chips. It's like 3 guys in the world.
I think that's bullshit.
I mean, it could be bullshit. It just sounded so interesting. I was like, what the fuck? It was just interesting conspiracy.
I think it's
designing microchips in general, right?
That
Isn't it-
shit's fucking
There's
weird.
artistry to it.
I mean, I would say it's like a high art form. Yeah.
Because it's stacking information.
It's creative problem solving. It's like incredibly complex. It's complex enough that you could call it an art form. Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's the
For sure, for
when
certainly.
you read innovative technology that'll take down AMD or whatever or
Intel.
NVIDIA.
Yeah.
NVIDIA, and there's like this chip could take down. Then you get into like you read like half an article, and basically what the sum of all things you get to is like, oh, there are like artisans in the industry that are trying to outperform the capabilities of what any NVIDIA product could do, which is like,
It's engineering. It's incredibly complex problem solving. Yeah.
You see the zoom in, like the electron microscope zoom in of the process just
Yeah,
kept going
the
and
Apple
going
chip,
and going.
yeah.
Like that was fucking. What the fuck is that?
It's just complex.
Fucking
is it
crazy.
micro 3D engraving
Engineering.
internally on the hardware of
There's
the
there's all
chips?
kinds of processes. There's like vapor. They use like chemicals and stuff. It's all there's
relief.
Whatever they got to do to lay down certain materials on silicon and create
gold.
Yeah, gold and stuff. Yeah.
So weird.
If we're all in the same idea, to be fair,
Mm-hmm.
isn't it just making a cube a pathway with apartment doors on like a
Pathways for electrons,
for
basically. Yeah.
like just on a micro, and it's like stacking internally and stacking internally. So isn't it sort of like a mathematical space saving method where
Yeah, space saving is important. It's architecture.
Like non-Euclidean surface area fucking winding or something. I know what you're
like
saying.
into infinity of micro of
how much can you pack in a small space? Yeah.
correct. And then all the way in, all the way out, and then you can probably jump layers that don't need to use them all the time. So you say this system that can jump, it's close proximity, so I can jump left to right.
Yeah.
Isn't this stuff so good?
It's amazing.
Like this is the top-down Forbidden City, Beijing.
Oh right,
Look
no,
what
it's
it-
all
look what it looks like.
We're one big microprocessor.
Yeah,
of
it's
course.
so fucking hellish.
I think that's just an analogy. I mean, it's the reasoning by analogy is powerful, and it's probably the ultimate reasoning tool. But it's also you have to realize when it breaks down or it's not significant. Like if you look at a picture that looks like another picture, it might not
Like how
necessarily
an
be the
iris
same
looks
thing.
like the Milky Way or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but reasoning by analogy, I think it is the most powerful reasoning tool. I think that's like how most people understand things, but it's also it does break down. Like it's not always accurate.
Well, it helps people grasp large amounts of information as fast as possible by using.
But it still holds up with the city thing because cities are like pathways for people to move around and store people and stuff. So it is the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and it just has a different functionality of where to drop off and interconnections of usability of certain. So if it's all one line, right?
Shit's crazy.
And if this computation inside a box, you could put them next to each other so they could jump pathways when it was only needed 3 out of 10 times to harness the power and cut the path space. I mean, that's pretty simple stuff.
You think the air gap is real? Like the air gap viruses, whatever, like viruses that can jump hardware without connection?
I think that there's
Does that sound familiar?
I think you can take anything electronic and turn it into a radio.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's a thing. Yeah, can you type in what is it
Batman
called?
one?
LoRa? Type in LoRa radio.
LAURA. It's spelled like
LORA radio. Long range. So this is a different thing. This is like ultra low energy.
I know all about this stuff.
But I think you can turn. There's a lot of stuff you can turn into radios. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like how a speaker is a microphone and a microphone is a speaker. Whatever the fuck that law is called.
Yeah, because I think I can. If you yell loud enough to this, you'd be able to.
And even light bulbs, like things that can register vibration. Light bulbs can record.
I was told that like in a keyboard.
Oh, it's the worst.
When you touch a key, it has a unique signal to it or something. Like each key has a unique electrical impulse or whatever. And hypothetically, you could be pointing a microphone from outside the building and pick up the keystrokes.
It'll key log you.
Yeah, something like that.
Or even like wall chargers for
logging.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure there's tons of stuff like that. It's not magic though. It's just like people that are ingenious.
Radio Shack Man.
Radio Shack Man. Hundreds of them working for the NSA to spy on you.
They found me early on. I was at Radio Shack. It's really recruiting me.
Yeah.
Porn I like.
Tranny porn. That stuff's cool. I've made a jet ski into a loudspeaker.
I am one.
I am one now.
I was one.
But now I'm back. That's bullshit.
When I was in Afghanistan, I could look up any kind of tranny porn.
It was fast and easy. I could just go on browsers.
I got lots of it.
I could go on Pornhub. Or I could go
type in
on
Chris. We got to
Lobster
see Chris Beck. We got to get Chris Beck on the show.
Chris Beck was outside. I swear. Before we were outside.
There's a lot of guys that look like Chris Beck
There's
outside.
one that looked just like Chris Beck outside. Like I'm not kidding.
Is
The
he
one
a crazy porn guy or
There
something?
was a guy.
He went trans. He was trans, then he detransed.
Really?
And he does his thing now. He does interviews where he's like, "We could get any information on your phone. You could take like no shit. You could take the battery out of the phone and still find it. Fucking dumbass. No shit. We could I'll tell you, if you had the battery taken out of your phone, we could know where the phone is still, and we could locate your locate. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
No shit.
Can you locate it if it's in a Faraday
Fucking
cage?
Army tranny guy? Maybe not. I don't know.
You could
He didn't say anything about that though.
What is it? What?
He didn't say anything about
Batting
that. No.
cage?
Like a Faraday.
Faraday cage.
If you take the battery out of your phone,
Fuck you.
I can still listen to you.
That's him. That's him when
In
he
the
was a
old days,
girl
you
at
took
the
the batteries
bottom.
out. You take the batteries out and think you're good, and you go in there and skiff, and you can talk about whatever you want. Well, I could still listen to you.
Damn.
We were doing stuff that you could never
Shut
find
up.
what we were doing, ever, and you never will. And it's in every piece of equipment right now.
Yeah, we will. And we know
in every
that it's
chip.
possible.
Right
You
now,
fucking-
there's
So this is the
stuff.
whistleblower of the century.
And
Yeah,
where
I
we
don't
buy all the
understand.
chips from.
Yes, that's what you're
He
supposed to
seems like
understand.
he was fucking molested.
Dude. This guy,
Right to him,
this guy
God.
would probably laugh at Chris Beck so hard.
Yeah, he would.
He'd be like, "Man, shut up, man, shut your."
You're a moron.
Yeah, that's enough of this crap.
Like, why would you make that?
So that was another good one. Mike, type in Michael Saylor.
Oh, Michael Saylor's cool.
Michael Saylor knows everything.
He looks like he's been through the fucking ringer.
Yeah.
I know what a Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor looks like guys that I've met in my life. Like,
Someone asked him about the price of Bitcoin dropping, and he started talking about how he said companies that were down 99%.
wow.
Different. Find him talking in his house.
He's getting a little bit of a personality, huh? Because he always looks like he just sucked down a bottle of fucking
He looks
red
drunk.
Oh, he looks.
He looks.
You have a 20th century.
He's
Come on,
not
dude.
drunk.
I've talked to Paul.
You know what?
Paul, the woodworker. You talk to him
Yeah.
playing pool at a bar. If
Yeah.
you drink as much as I like. Everybody.
Don't play it. The other thing this guy does, it's funny how these guys are all like stamped out at the factory, but there's so few of them. They're like treasures. Like these are the guys that build highways, buildings, and they don't fall down. That's why they don't fall down. Like period.
Yeah.
But the thing this guy does, anytime he's trying to make a point, it'll be like he'll bring the other person in and make it a demonstrative like little play where he's like, so if I'm trying to kill you, what I would do is I would open a steel factory, boil down 200 pounds of steel, make it into a bullet, and then I put that into a tube with a high pressure. Like he does that type of thing, but it's always like it kind of like jags you. Like if I was trying to ruin your life and kill your family, what I would do is I would get a boat, a hull that's been engineered with aluminum, aerospace.
He brings out like a tragic point.
Yeah.
Simple manufacturing on utility to get to said result.
His little plot of how he'd create a torture device or whatever.
Or talk about the autonomy of a car or like the anatomy of a vehicle.
If I want to build a car, it's just that type of little story. It's just crazy how many different guys do that. Hit play. Just watch this guy.
You feel like a retard.
Economy running on a crippled system with defective assets. And then you have a digital opportunity where you can actually run on a digital capital.
He's got pins in his ears.
100%
gold
available,
earrings from David
where the
Yurman.
capital has a useful life of 10,000 years.
Inner ear jewelry.
It works for
David Yurman
anybody,
earbuds.
right? It works for anybody at any stage in the hierarchy.
Click in the middle.
There's nothing more valuable. $1 billion fire, and then $1 billion network, and then a 10 billion, then 100 billion. Now it's a $1 trillion network, but still $1 trillion is 0.1% of the economy. So 0.1% of the economy has clean money, and 99.9% of the
We'd have to find. It doesn't matter. It's like you remember No Country or no. There Will Be Blood.
Yeah.
Remember at the end when he's like, "I steal your milkshake." That type of illustrating a point.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm trying to think of
Anyway.
a good one like that.
People know what that clip is. We don't have to watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I don't need to see. Daniel.
Put on that scene again.
I don't need
the
to see.
milkshakes.
I don't need to see Daniel Day-Lewis, the best underwear model to ever act.
He did good underwear.
Wasn't he an underwear model or something?
That wouldn't surprise me. He's been around for a minute.
Michael Saylor is a guy. I do like watching him. He's not as crazy. Like he's kind of like McAfee.
He's not like McAfee at all. He looks like McAfee.
He's not a role of McAfee.
He's not like
But was McAfee smart?
McAfee's a crackpot.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He seemed a bit twisted.
He's a crackpot. He's a liar.
Yeah, is he? Fuck.
He's a liar. Yeah, he killed himself. Sorry to tell you guys. I know he's like a folk hero.
Yeah.
But he got a tattoo that said schwacked, which was his term for when like the government kills you. And he claimed that he had like 96 terabytes dead man's trigger of incriminating info. He killed himself for sure.
Yeah.
Why?
He got sick of his own bullshit.
Maybe
probably.
they killed him.
But there was a fire in his fucking server room right when he did it, right?
No, the Miami apartment building was with it, but it's very. That's a very.
You could
weird-
say that
I think-
about anything.
No, but I think he was McAfee wanted clout and attention, and I think that's his ultimate like clout seeking maneuver is to kill himself and make people think that the government thought he was important enough to kill.
The comfort with the sexual deviance.
Maybe
was the
he
part,
was.
That was the part that threw me off.
Farts and shit.
Where he was like
how to
openly,
ins-
you
yeah,
like
how-
shitting on it. He's like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
How to uninstall? Well, we already watched that. How to?
We don't need to get it. We don't need
No.
to get into McAfee. I
That
think
was, that was strange. That was a little like throwing you like this guy's the god. He's like this. Yeah. I
he's
love
the god
shit.
of creating antivirus software that has pop-up ads on my shit all the time. So fuck it, whatever. It's all good.
No, I like those. And I think the people that you're talking about, those are guys named. You know who it is? Guys named Rick.
Guys named Rick are good.
Ricks are those are like engine smiths.
Yeah.
Guys that know how to put like 1,000 horsepower through like a shitty old. They know how to like test.
a guy that was tight with McAfee and talked to me got busted for child porn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think if like if you're McAfee, do you know if your crew has child porn?
Yes.
You probably know.
Yeah.
I just don't think I don't care. I don't care about John. He's never said anything where I was like, oh, this is. I know he's like a folk hero and he's like a renegade and he is like an anti-government, anti-authority figure.
Yeah.
But I just don't care.
That's fair.
I'm neutral on it. I just
Well,
don't need
his
to see
dead
it.
man switch didn't work, so it was all for nothing.
You're right. It's like Isaac Cappy shit.
It's like he never even existed.
Yeah, crackpot the whole time. You die. It's very
Red
silly.
shoes, Route 66.
Yeah.
I've had so many. Man, so many people wasted my time, like during Pizzagate.
Yeah.
Like I've got info.
That's so rough. Those rough times. Those were rough fucking
Come
times.
on, man.
That's the worst.
What's the info? Well, the psychic vampires.
Yeah. You get this. I'm sure you get this all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've.
I can tell you something. I can tell you about something. I have to meet you in person.
The boule.
You remember we hung out with that kid?
Yeah.
We're not gonna say his name, but you know the type. That's
Yep.
the type. It's bad shit happens, and people should have an anti-authority bent to them, and you should be a cyberpunk. But if you're chasing clout and like pretending you're manufacturing conspiracies, you're an enemy. If you're adding to the noise and not to the to the
if you muddy the
signal,
waters, then you're a mudman.
if you muddy the waters, you are a bad guy. You need to stop.
You
that.
might as well work for the government, even if you don't know it.
Yeah.
You might as well.
Yeah. Yeah. You're
I
right.
get it.
Right. You're not gonna like offer a solution.
Nope. There's never solutions. It's only wickedness and problems. That's what's you tune that off.
It's just noise.
Demoralization.
Noise versus signal.
Bill Wilbur's dad is a Rick,
Mhm.
and Bill Wilbur's a Rick.
Yeah.
Like they're not there to fuck around.
Yeah.
And they're there to tell you like knucklehead stuff.
Yeah.
Like this, and it's like stainless steel welders.
Yeah. Rude engineers
Tim Johnson.
who know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah, Timmy Johnson. He'll fucking tell you. Maybe your kid wouldn't scratch his ass so much if you fed him a fucking vegetable. That's what he tells.
He turns around. He's got celery coming out of his ass.
It's just funny weaponized autism, dude. but it's
Let's
good.
end on a high point. What do we got that's fun to watch here, Chris? KKK rally?
Oh yeah.
You playing a little baby at the KKK rally.
Oh, this looks cool. Look at the Jabberwockies out here.
So like that guy's 45.
This scares me.
This is wild, bro.
Allison Wonderland shit. Those are the clown shoes.
Where'd they even get those boots?
Custom jobs.
Oh, yeah.
They're going from Bozo's warehouse.
Well, I know what I'm going to do for Halloween this year.
This shit's scary.
Yeah.
Ace? Yeah, say that pace, boy.
Hey, Daddy fixing them up.
He's calling him boy.
Daddy fixing them all up.
What up, 5? What up, 5? What up, 4? What up, 3?
What up, too?
I have to see that switch.
Oh, my
Dude.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Property of
Tatted
and apparel. Gotta bring Joel Santana back.
Oh, and she with the
wipes.
They're giving him shit to drink.
It's just Ciroc.
Attention. Oh, these are like a military formation.
Yeah, that's why you're protected for the rest of your life.
There's the old, there's the
Old heads.
Yeah.
You got to get yours, son.
right here.
Yeah.
Doing pretty good for me. I wonder what this
With the candy canes.
red and white.
It's fucking fixing him.
Why is he touching them so much? Okay. So we got to end on a high note. This was not
Holy
the highest note.
shit.
That is not a high
We
note.
found our new style icons.
We found out the way that we're
I
gonna.
kind of have the colors on right now. I got this in the rally.
We found out how we're gonna dress and act for the rest of our
For
lives.
the rest of my life, you guys have to constantly be adjusting my hood players, and I'm going to be adjusting your shiesty.
Yeah, like my gentle fingers on your face. Unbelievable.
I'm
Sips
ironing
of
on your
Gatorade.
club's
Fucking
patch.
New York System onions coming out of my fingers.
There's stink lines. Yeah.
Ooh! Ooh!
That shit's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just
They're having fun.
They just playing.
Should we play Tales of Quiz?
What's that? I don't think we should spoil it. Something that's too good.
It's probably too
Wait, no,
dark.
What's this right here? Hold on. Close Call, the movie. Mu Iota Fall, Neophyte. It's a movie. It's an hour and 15 minutes long.
Second from the bottom.
Second from the bottom. Close Call, all 10.
Yes, sir. By the time, man.
There's some rain in here.
Yes, sir. The gang.
I'm really thankful, honest to God, for putting me onto this. Fellow. This is funny. This is like...
It's that time, boys.
It's like 6'6", bro.
He's in the Illuminati.
Go.
Fucking bully. Call me a bully.
It's in a half an hour.
Double not the shoes, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, they're getting ready to play fucking Team Fortress 2 or something. Same exact thing.
God
It's a
damn.
sign from Die Hard 3.
That's how I'm going to bring you guys anything always now from now on. I'm going to walk in like this.
We gotta figure out the origin of this specific sign holding face mask. I don't know.
Dude, look at
This
that.
is crazy.
The origin is just that it's badass.
Yeah.
I can't. I've
get it
never
down.
seen anything like that.
There's something I want to say, but it's gonna be after.
Say it.
I gotta go join a frat.
Yep. I know what to do this afternoon. Hi, guys. I'm Nick. This is Sam and Charles. We want to join the fraternity, the Kappa fraternity. Check this out. Hey, Alpha Kappa. We're all good at it right away.
Yo, 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 yo.
I'm adjusting. As soon as I walk in, I start adjusting his hoodie. I pull it down. I make sure the strings are nice and
Making sure
straight.
his lips aren't obstructed.
I'm running my fingers underneath the shiesty to make sure the lip is showing.
What do you think they were drinking? They were feeding the drink. Water?
Gatorade.
Yeah, right.
Blue Gatorade.
Watered
What
load.
else would it be?
Yeah, electrolyte packs.
Hennessy, Blue Gatorade.
Everybody's favorite.
Oh, yeah.
That was great.
All right, guys.
Nice though.
Shamanics Antiques.
Yep.
Scuffed Realtor, The Palace.
Yes.
What's the soap brand called?
I guess it's fullmode.shop. I guess that's
Fullmode.shop.
what we get some more shit in again.
There's there's more shit coming in.
Yep.
Chris Lynch on Instagram.
Chris Lynch on Instagram, Hong Kong 2 podcast. Bada bing, y'all.
Bye.
Peace. Thanks for watching. Later.
Nick Rochford, Sam Hyde. Is it a perfect God life or the life of a perfect God? Decide if you ride or die. Talk about different kinds of shit or jokes aside. Fucking with you followers. Like, share, subscribe. Comments. If you behave, we will surely reply. There's no denying, we inspire our whole group. Don't blame us, you ending up in Debo's pigeon coop. It's true, we see the world in different views. We all have different dreams to pursue through different avenues. Give a clue, ready, set, go on my cue. Take a big pot and here's what we gonna do. Positivity, humor, splash of humility. Stir that shit up in the pot, boiling stability. Take time, watch the clock, strengthen longevity. See the steam flow out the top, too smell so heavenly.